Hello everybody and welcome back. We are here once again, the ESFL, the Esports Fight League, back on the TV screens, your phones, wherever you're watching us from. And we're back with a very special exhibition event. It is not ranked tonight, it is not part of the overall title picture. It is a one-off special exhibition event in memory of Jeff Harrower, the man himself, the former lead gameplay engineer, designer, tester, coder man, who dropped so many lovely spoilers in our chat and was a huge part of this community and in some small way the growth of the ESFL, I think, in its early days. But we're back with a great card, so many fighters signing up to fight tonight, and of course I'm back with the one and only, the man himself, Mr. Demar. How are you this evening, sir?
Bailey, and thanks for the intro. I'm fantastic. It's been a while since I've been on a ESFL card doing commentary with you, but I'm looking forward to it. We started at season 1. Now feels like 2 years ago now. We're back here, and we're bringing something, during a crisis, that's going on, so we can find some positivity here and, play the game again. I don't think there's been a card, Bailey, in 10 months now. So this is big for the ESFL.
I think it was about May, I think, was our last card. And it's funny you should bring that up. I believe it was me and you doing the first ever ESFL, wasn't it?
That's right. We did the first ever. But let's talk about tonight, Bailey, because we got a lot here. We'll start off with the main event, and that's with Ed Parker, Papa Doc. That's going to be fireworks. Ed Parker, Papa Doc. These guys are going to have a great fight. People are going to want to stick around for that.
Crazy fight.
13 fights lined up for you tonight. And then co-main, we got the two Ps, Peyton Prioxis. Peyton wants to test his skills against Prioxis. Says he's going to overwhelm him in this fight. That's what he wants to do, so that will be a good one. If we keep going on the main card here, Bailey, and Styles versus Mad Dog. Like, Mad Dog was, I think, the last champion in the ESFL. So that's massive. You got Davey going against Top Man Stan. That's fantastic. I love Top Man Stan. Yep. Nico the Goat versus Dylan R99. Spider's here tonight. We're going to see some awesome striking from Spider. He's playing Trixie. And the man himself, Double Matt's on the card tonight, taking on Lemus Khan. That should also be a great. The main card's stacked. And we also have Hammer on the card. He's taking on El Dino, sorry. I know Hammer's been, still playing this game like it just came out yesterday, so it's going to be fun to see his skill set. Now, I haven't played with him in probably 6 months, so I'm excited for that one. And then Yikes 4D versus Nick there. That's kicking off the main card. And then we still got 4 prelims here, Bailey. And Chur's on the card. Procrastinating.
Top to bottom, it is a fantastic stacked
event this evening. You guys are in for a treat, all right? Please make sure if you see anyone who's competing tonight, any ESFL staff members, give it up to them. There's a lot of people pulling together to get this event for you this evening. And we're here to have some fun, kick it off with some good fights. We've got some new people making their debuts. We've got some veterans coming back for some classic matchups. Apologise for any tech issues as well, obviously, because it's been a while, but we're all in preparation for the launch. We should tell you as well, when the new game drops, when UFC 4 drops, we have a whole bunch of new stuff in store, new graphics, new overlays, new everything for you. It's going to be excellent. So this is, the last one, I think, in this format as well. I suppose you could just the ESFL 75, the last one like this, but now we're doing one more. But here we go. We're going to jump on. The first fight, I think, is ready.
The first fight is ready on the prelims here. Yeah, it's Killer Jake 01 talking a lot of smack in the Discord, and he'll be taking on Slick Colt, a vet as well. So a new guy versus a vet kind of deal here. So I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, here we go, and it's middleweight here as well. Please do. I know we've got some notes on these fighters, some new, some old. Let us know what's happening here, D.
Yeah, well, Jake signed up because Double Matt told him there's an event coming up, and into the Discord. He's been talking a lot, so it's going to be interesting to see his skills here on the big stage. He's 0-0. He's mainly a striker, and he said most people need to grapple him. So I guess we're going to see him on the feet striking a lot. And he's playing on Slick Colt here, and Slick Colt loves playing the game. That's why he signed up. He's around 4-5, I believe, his ESFL record is, and he's mainly a grappler. So we kind of have a grappler versus a striker in our first matchup here, Bay.
Yeah, always an interesting thing to see. Either way, one way or the other, especially here in the ESFL, we have found over the years with everyone competing, you do get kind of found out when your weaknesses, especially if you make a return trip, especially if you continuously show up again and again, someone's going to find out where your weakness is, and we'll see if that gets exploited, or, sometimes you just need to be good enough. If you're a striker, you just need to be able to be patient and get back up. And if you're a grappler, you just need, to keep it on the feet long enough to slip under, duck under, and get that takedown. So we'll see how it plays out. Do you have audio for this fight?
I do not have audio for this fight.
No, it's not just me. That is fine. All right, we're going to get it on as it is, straight out the gate. Here we go. First fight of the night, the Harrow exhibition, and we see it right there. Classic. As soon as that update came in, the pressure on the cage, double leg driving right to the back. Killer Jake already on the back foot, but defending well. Although these are all fakes right now, D. So he's really trying to work to secure a good position for this takedown and deny right there.
As you can see, the grapple advantage on these quick fights there, it was mostly in the red there, but Killer Jake did a great job. And right off the bat, he gets an early denial. And that's going to be a bit frustrating when you come out the gate and try to put him against the cage and take him down.
Ooh, beautiful step to the outside rear uppercut right there from Killer Jake. Landed that one right on the chin. Talk about the chin. We do know that GSP's chin stat is typically quite low compared to most other fighters in this division, especially at middleweight right here. Nice straight down the middle as well. And noting the feints from Slick Colt, but Killer Jake making good use of that pump fake off the jab. But there we are. Single collar grabs it. Nice knee to the body though by Killer. And block low as well, controlling this clinch position, even though with a disadvantage on the stats, D.
Yeah, that's where Slick Colt wanted to be. He wants to get in tight. He wants to grapple his opponent, get him to the ground. You can see the pressure here, Bay, throwing some 1-2s, landing that Superman punch. But his primary focus here is to get him against that cage and get him to the ground.
Man, you love to see the Superman leg kick. I feel everyone with GSP has to go for it. At one point, I'm a missed roundhouse lead body kick, but he still stuffs the takedown, D. Wow, he knew it was coming.
And he got right back up. That's what he does. One shot, get right back up. But nice try, but that missed kick. But Killer Jake here is showing some great stand-up defense.
Nice little jab. Again, he's really trying to find a home for it. A lot of these L1, R1 attacks trying to pump through. Ooh, drives to the cage. But you're right. Killer Jake's doing a great job. And so far, so good. But as I say that, there we go. Body lock over the top. And bam, that beautiful high.
Oh, this is trouble. This is trouble, baby.
Yeah,
right into a crucifix.
Into the crucifix. He tries to pump roll out. Half stamina, though, on GSP as he tries to roll back in. Going to control it. Killer Jake's back to full. Another deny, though. And ooh, that's 2, 3. I mean, how many can you count?
The head damage. The head damage, babe. Bang, it's over.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, man. Just
Our
like
first
that.
Fight of the night. Holy.
Like
that's
that.
what he wanted.
I
He
mean,
knew he wanted it. When you start a fight like that, Bailey, and you put him against the cage, I mean, you're really telling him what your game plan is right off the hop. But he got the huge takedown, went right to crucifix, and went right to work.
yeah, man. And we said at the start, striker versus grappler, it was going to go one way or the other. Killer Jake did an okay job. He was being patient, finding home for a couple of big shots, didn't overthrow himself into a bad situation. But you got to get that takedown defense against the cage on point, especially for these high-level grapplers coming in with GSP. Against Izzy, you know, his takedown defense is okay, but his ground stats are just nowhere near enough to compete.
When things go bad, they will go bad, and you just saw it right there. The crucifix and it was over. Sometimes that's all you need. And if you're a grappler, you should be able to finish in that position. That's exactly what Slick Colt did.
Yeah, first round finish here. I don't think it's the fight that Jake Killer wanted. You know, it's his first fight in the league. But you know what, Jake? You showed up. You did your part. You can only get better from here. This is the big stage, and it's nice to see you jump on the card. But nonetheless, a big win here for Slick Colt. First round, ground and pound.
All right, there we go. Apparently I'm having audio issues here, which I'm trying to address. But if it's terrible, it's terrible. We'll see what happens here. This screen, okay, so we're just when we're here, okay, we'll keep it brief and back in and out, okay. Maybe my computer is struggling with everything that's happening so far today, okay. Well, we'll jump straight into the next one, shall we? They're ready to go, the fights are lined up, they're in the lobby. We'll keep it moving as we've got plenty of cards to get to. So let's move on to the next one.
We got Kellis versus Word Life, John Cena right here. And Kellis has never fought in the ESFL, and he's watched some fights, so this is his chance to get on the big stage. He's a striker, and he's taking on Word Life, another guy who's 0-0 in ESFL. So this is the prelims. This is where we get some guys some shine. And he's a grappler. So we got another grappler versus striker here. So I'm very interested to see how this turns out. And to be honest, Balian, I haven't seen these two fight before, so I'm kind of excited for this one.
Yeah, like you said, people get a chance to make their debut today. And they're in these matches. It's an exhibition match. There's no ranking on the line. There's no record on the line. Speaking of that, we're going to hear some records tonight because some of these guys have been competing since season 1 of ESFL, and some of the records are kind of crazy. Some of them may be fabricated because some of them we don't know. So we're going to do a nice reset when UFC 4 comes out.
Shout out to Luber. I know he's watching. I know he's here. He's did a great job today bringing all the stats for Balian and I. We really appreciate that because without that, it makes things so much tougher. But shout out to Luber. If you guys are in the chat, give him a thumbs up or something. He did a great job.
For sure. A classic matchup, though. I mean, you said he's a grappler. He's gone for Jose Aldo here. I mean, interesting pick. You definitely do have advantage on the ground against Connor. You know, you don't need that much of advantage. A skilled grappler could usually handle a lot of people. You may have run into some of those random pick players online who just hand it to you with Dan Hooker grappling you, you know. So not necessarily, you know, a grapple heavy choice here, and especially you can control the pace of Connor a little easier with someone like Aldo. Those big heavy kicks, especially to the body, will help to slow him down, and a relatively low risk if you're not scared of getting taken down.
100%, and we don't know 100%. He says he's a grappler, but he might want to come out here and showcase some striking. You were touching base on it earlier. Aldo is great for leg kicks, great for butt. He's quick, he's agile, but he's going against Conor McGregor here, and one left hand from McGregor in a bad spot. It's rough out there. It's rough out there in UFC 3 using fighting the Conor McGregor. Let me tell you that.
It can be, and we've seen that proven time and time again here. Basically every card we've ever had, I feel, but...
Yes,
you know, right. Aldo, you've got some advantages, a little bit shorter, which means your head movement can play into your advantage, especially if you're looking to duck under slip strikes and shoot those takedowns. So we'll see if the head movement comes in. The stats for Jose's head movement are super duper high, so hopefully we'll see a little head movement incorporated into this grapple attack that's supposedly coming out right now. But here we go, second fight of the night. Let's get it on.
And here we go, as you see McGregor just coming up close. That's word life. Is McGregor Kellis? Is Jose Aldo. First fight for both of these gentlemen in the ESFL.
Love the feint work from Kellas. Supposedly a grappler, but beautiful job holding the ground, planting, trying to land that hook. Doesn't get it, but the pressure right now from Word Life as he steps forward. Nice straight left to the body, found a nice home for another teep. Kellas trying to keep him off him right here. Surprisingly, going to the whole one too many times. Jab fake to the body and the big left hook over the top, which he does have to watch, as you mentioned there, D.
Yeah, 100%, but you got to watch out for that hook, too. Nice jab hook. He's going for the body. He's looking pretty good here with these teeps. He's keeping his distance, landing those teeps right to the body. They will add up in a 3-round fight.
I mean, they're mirror matching each other right here. You've got the straight to the body, you've got the jab, rear hand hook. They're both landing. Nice uppercut winging on the outside, but there's the uppercut to the body as well. We saw that come in around season 2. People like to stick and plant that. I love the pressure from Word Life as well here, just controlling that center octagon, that black line. Nice, yeah. Stiff jab and a right hand to follow.
And if you are just joining us now, D-Mart here alongside Bailey, ESFL, the Harrower Exhibitional. And we got, 11 more fights lined up after this, so stick around. But right now it's Kellas taking on Word Life.
Oh, I love the jab fake. Coming up with a head kick, UFC 2-esque. Oh, there again, sticking it with the right hand. There's some nice work trying to dip down for that rear left uppercut, but you can kind of see it coming, especially from McGregor. Lots of feints and straight to the body, tries to land the left hook up top, missing, and again, the uppercut trying to sneak through. But Kellas, D, doing a great job, really controlling the space, planting and throwing when he is in range, and executing well with a nice lead hand to the body as well.
He looks really comfortable hanging out around the cage there. He's got his teep kicks working for him. I don't think either guy has thrown more than a 2-piece combo here. They're very conservative, trying to land that shot.
Yeah, nice 1-2 on the top as well. And, you know, this plays into Kellas a little bit here. Word Life throwing at this pace. You know, Kellas will have the stamina advantage. I like the body work from both men here as well. Little jab, man. He really, really gauges the distance well. Stepping in with that jab. Not afraid to. We'll see if the uppercut comes out from Kel, because a slight home for it. But he's going to have to do well to time it here. And committing to it will leave himself vulnerable. Again, that jab. He's just dashing in with that, D.
He's coming in hot. He's still looking for these teep kicks here. And a big head kick there, changes it up.
Oh my!
Teeps, and now he's unloading.
Beautiful left hook as well. That head elf jumping on Word Light halfway down. Real bad right there. The straight to the body as well. Catched him. He's trying to pop that uppercut through. Oh, it's resetting, slowing down here. 1 minute left in this first round. It's been fairly even so far, but a nice catch there by Kel. Beautiful head kick over the top, and there a nice little outside leg kick. That'll slow him down, take some power off that rear hand.
I think he's doing a great job here as we come down to the final 40 seconds of this first round.
Yeah, these teeps have been great as well. Went to the head with that one, nothing doing. Left hook to the body, the uppercut just glancing off the block. Got it up just in time. And that side kick, nice. I love Kel's 2-punch combos, nothing else. Real simple, went for 3 there, 2-3-T classic boxing. And that teep just out of range though. And getting a read on it towards the end. What a great round.
Yeah, Kel's there working the body a lot, but Word Life also doing a great job too. He's landing a bunch of uppercuts and hooks to the body after his jab. But, I mean, I can't score this fight. It's too hard when you're watching it. I'm going to say it's even right now. Some lovely work, though. Those teep kicks are going to add up here, babe.
Yeah, those teeps, and you saw it got turned to a knee right there as the distance got closed, so you can cover both ranges by throwing that technique, especially with a forward advancing fighter. like Conor McGregor, and definitely how this fight is going. We'll see if those leg kicks continue to snap in there. It's good just to slow him down, especially if you catch him mid-swing, cut that stamina in half. But great first round. And yeah, no grappling at all here, D. I mean...
100%. Word Life said he's a grappler, but his striking's elite too. So he did pick Conor McGregor. You don't really expect a Conor McGregor pick to grapple much, but it's early in the fight. We might see him switch gears here.
Yeah, we'll see again. He puts straight back on with the pressure. Going for 3-punch combo off the bat here, Kel. Oh, yeah. Beautiful slip. Straight right down the pipe. Didn't throw off anything. And now he's making the reads. There's the grappler, just as we said. Doesn't dive on him, though, but gets a cheeky takedown. Show of disrespect in the classic Muay Thai.
Yeah, that kind of takes away some stamina when you do that denial like that. Oh, nice head kick there. Nice block as well. Now he's against the cage.
Beautiful.
He's gonna feel some pressure.
Loved it. Rear uppercut, lead hook, and then came back to the body, landed that big left-handed. Oh, my goodness. Kel standing the ground, though. Let him fire these short combinations, and Wordlight just walking into range right here. He's standing right in the pocket. Not really using that reach to his full advantage when he's that close to Aldo.
And I'm seeing him, he's switching to a front kick to the face. He's doing those teeps, a front kick to the face, really switching it up here and making his opponent gas.
Nice little stiff jab to counter that. Needs a little bit more to take advantage of, and he's just slipping out of range of those teeps there as well. Not too many fakes from Word. I wonder if he'll start to fake a little, try and pull out some of those teeps, trying to pull out some of those stationary strikes that Kel's using, because Kel's not doing any advancing here, so Word can really take advantage of that by faking out here, trying to pull out some offense. When he's just out of range, but has said that beautiful left hook, catching the rocket head kick. Oh! So close.
Body on the exit there. Nice work here by Kels. Ooh, spinning back to the body. I love it.
Lovely.
Halfway through the second round.
Held his ground right there. Shot that off nice and quick. I'm surprised both men have so much stamina. A lovely slapping roundhouse right to the liver right there as well. Just catching him on the way out. He's looking for that uppercut. This is a class for
stamina management if I've ever seen one here. We're almost done the second round, and they're both fresh.
There's very few misses, you know, even if it's bouncing off the block. Oh, again, man. Finding a home for that. Advantage of getting your opponent moving backward. It makes it a lot easier to land those body kicks if you're pressuring forward. Body kicks are not so easy to land. You risk getting hurt. Beautiful! It's it! It's over!
Down.
My God!
Shut it down!
Straight away, off the top. Bam! Oh my God.
That was out of nowhere. Absolutely out of nowhere.
Can't believe that. I mean, instant KO. Instant KO. Oh, around the back of the head, face plants. What a beautiful knockout. Finishing the aggressor, just as we're talking about body kicks not being a risk, whiffing on the liver shot. One too many. He had that preloaded, man. He saw it coming right there. Beautiful.
Right in the back of the head. Night. Wow. That's how you run a prelim right there. That'll keep some fans around here. Make sure you do stay tuned. Later tonight, we do have Ed Parker fighting. I know there's a ton of Ed Parker fans out here. He's taking on Papa Doc in the main event.
Oh, great fight. But talk about that one. Stellar performance. Lovely back and forth, that forward pressure, adding up. But, man, he got just out of range. Just out of range of that body kick. The toes brushing his abdomen and over the top. Nice, so his rear roundhouse as well, so sat right back on it, planted it, and
man, how many blocks had he taken at that point? I mean, very few. Like, there wasn't that much accumulation of damage.
I think it was one. That's why it was so, to me, surprising that it happened that quick. It just kind of bang. Their stamina was both pretty good, but he did get a rock in earlier in that round, and then took advantage and just kicked his head off with that roundhouse. It was beautiful.
I mean, that is beautiful, classic work. I didn't know what to say right there. I was too distracted by the behind the scenes stuff. Oh my goodness. Right.
I can take over here. I'm just going to talk about one thing. Kellas, we enjoyed that fight. It was fantastic. We can't wait to see you in the next ESFL cards when the new game comes out. Same with you, Word Life. Thanks for coming out and putting on your first fight. It was fantastic. Great show of stamina there and a great finish. But we're going to skip ahead now to our third fight on the prelims. Midwest Sniper versus Bone doing work. Bone wasn't able to come, but now he's here, so this is fantastic. I'm looking forward to this one because Midwest Sniper, it's his first fight as well. A lot of first-timers on the prelims here, Bay.
Yeah, a lot of first-timers, which, I mean, people are glad to show up. And amount of people who come into my stream and say, when's the next ESFL? It's like, we haven't done an ESFL since May. You know, so many hungry people out there wanting to prove themselves, get a fight in, get their name out there. And what a better opportunity than against Bone doing work, man. I mean, what a veteran of this game. How many fights
Bone's
has he
been around a while.
Do we know?
He's a vet. Seasoned vet. So this is going to be interesting. Midwest is going up against a veteran. Midwest is 0-0. So this is going to be interesting. We don't know anything about Midwest. We do know Bone doing work.
It is a featherweight matchup.
But this is more of a chance for Midwest to get his name out here and see if he can come out with the victory.
I mean, Bone has shown some classic performances throughout his time here at the ESFL. He's beaten some of the top people. He's dropped a few losses as well, but, you know, it's not easy to get a win at all. You know, we've seen plenty of people show up, try and get it. 1 loss, 2 losses, 3 losses, they're out. You know, to actually pick up a win is hard enough. To get 4 or 5 wins, even harder. So we'll see, man. Like you said, I mean, depends who's been playing the game and who hasn't, you know, because nothing has changed in the past year almost. All the patches have stayed the same. There's been no updates. Everyone's had time to sit down, learn to their favorite fighters, get used to all the techniques. There haven't been any updates, and we'll see who's been playing more. If Bone's been sleeping, and if the new guy can take it. Here we go. Third fight of the night of the Jeff Harrow Exhibitional. They're touching him up right in the middle already, dude.
Yeah, and just some more info on Midwest Sniper. He is in and out of the top 100 in rank. So that's a pretty good stat right there. Let's see if he can show it out.
The speed! Oh my goodness.
Completely different than last fight. We're out the gate here.
I mean, the hand speed on Midwest, he's slamming them buttons, going with the straight, leading with that all the way. And Bone's going to have to either look to catch him coming in or slow down the pace of this fight. I like the work on the lead leg here. But against Holloway, man, he's got some good switch stance stats. I don't know if it will pay off, but now Midwest stutter stepping in the middle, trying to slow down his offense. And that team coming out. This is so fast. I can't, oh my goodness.
Oh my. 4-piece combos all day.
Now switching to lead with the jab into the lead hook as well, and then coming back with the same side. So he's going left, and then into the opposite side. Now he's switching up to southpaw. Beautiful roundhouse right there. Bone lands a big left hand though.
Yeah, he's got to watch himself coming in so hot like this. He is switching stances.
Nice.
Keeping elusive, but he is getting caught now. Bone's kind of picking up his game here.
Yeah, Bone's picking up, but he's circling out and throwing. He's not slipping and moving. He's preempting it. So that lead hook's right there all day from Midwest if he wants to work it. But I love the advancement with the double jab. Midwest pushing Bone back against the cage here. Blocking high, blocking low, but he keeps planting that jab rear hook. It's landing for him. Oh, but his body kicks D. It's not good.
Yeah, this is a fantastic fight so far. Bone doing work of that Midwest night.
Oh, illegal shot, D.
Kicked him when he was down.
Oh man, jab, lead hook, and then the right hand, man. This is very Holloway-esque. Just beautiful little touching shots with the 1s and 2s, and then coming in with the big shots when you can plant and land them when you're in range. Bone already down on the stamina and gets hit in the head. Cheeky little lead leg head kick right there in that block, like you said, D. It's going down.
Yeah, he's unloading these 3- and 4-piece combos. He's got Bone against the cage here. He's trying these oblique kicks to keep him back a bit, but Midwest is just coming in.
This is what we talked about in the last fight. You can't throw kicks going backwards all the time. You'll get caught if you try and set them up. And now, but some good return from Bone. 1-1-2, 1-2. He's just winging over the top. That's not good for his stamina, but he probably feels like he's got to do something. Ooh, slip off with the left hand.
That shot
doesn't land, though, yeah.
Another front kick to the head.
Oh, beautiful. Ooh. He's preempting this. I know the jab's coming, so he's getting to the outside of it and throwing the left, but he's got to be careful with it, man. That right head kick will just flip up and take him out.
Yeah, he's trying these slip straights a lot here. And for you viewers at home, you can just like that.
There it is.
Kick there. That's what you want to do when you're slipping.
1-1-2 with the lead uppercut. Midwest knows Holloway right here, inside out. Knows what he can throw, knows what he can get away with. Using the range quite nicely as well. They're getting a little
and the stamina differential right now, Bay, from the last fight. Very different. I know. Very different fight right now.
I'm surprised that Midwest so low right there. I didn't even see the rock. 1-2 down the pipe. He's down. 7 seconds left in the round. He's going to survive. Oh, my God. Beautiful.
Midwest Sniper, welcome to the show.
Oh, man. I mean, that's first day on the scene, taking it to Bone doing work immediately, man. I mean, Bone probably wanted to settle in a little. Maybe he wanted a chaotic fight as well. Regardless, he's got one on his hands. We're in the second round already. No breaks, no respite here, and the pressure will be back on from the bell.
And this is Deemer and Bailey, and this is the ESFL Harrower Exhibitional. It's an exhibition card.
Nice.
We've got a lot more fights coming up later tonight. But they take this one over. We just had a crazy round from Midwest Sniper with a knockdown and a round.
Yeah, Midwest using that forward pressure with those double jabs, trapping Bone against the cage at the end of that first round and getting the knockdown off the rear uppercut. The lead hook, and there he trains again, man. Training with Conor McGregor. It's slightly unwise. Man, the sniper perk of Holloway is working for him right now. The 1s and 2s so tight, and man, you've got to imagine Bone feels like he can sit and trade here, D, but every time he does, he's losing these exchanges.
Yeah, that's the second rock against him and a knockdown. So a couple more of these, and it could be early fight here.
Man, they're faking those head kicks. They want him right there. And that straight left has come out so many times from Bo, and it seems like every time he lands it, though, it's not doing that much. And again, he's trading. I'd love to see some more head movement. Midwest is pouring it on. Oh, there's the roundhouse. The pressure. Midwest unrelenting.
That left hand from Connor. That left hand is fire.
I mean, he only takes one to slip and rip it, but Midwest is just pouring it on. Just fully taking advantage of the hand speed, the combination length that you can achieve with Holloway, and the striking stamina just non-stop. Pouring on the pressure, just raining these shots down right now. Oh, there's the slip, though.
That's his 10th attempt on that slip at least. He's landed, I think, 2 of them now.
Very Dan Henderson-esque to throw that lead leg. And
Looking
then
for that shot.
The big hand after it. Oh, nice. Get out here. And this is where the pace will start to slow down a little bit. Stamina is going to slow down a little bit. They can't throw on the outside to get in now because they don't have as much stamina. There's a slip right there. You called it. Double body shot as well. Backing him up. Another lead hand. Double jab. Another one. Oh, man. This is it, man. Midwest came with the pressure, but Bone's still here. Plenty of stamina left in the tank. The vet sitting on his guns and working through with a big left hand.
Yeah, if you miss a combo here, you're going to have to pay the price. If you miss a 3-piece, you get this kind of stamina.
He's got to stop. He's got to address those body kicks, though. But as soon as he does, you know that head kick's coming. And Bone's head health is not high, man. If he gets rocks and drops against the cage again, that's probably going to be it.
Coming up to the final minute of this round. A lot of work here by Midwest Sniper, but Bone doing work, getting a rock back here in this round.
Yeah, and switching to orthodox. Oh, beautiful. Maybe looking for that. Trying to get away from that jab. Oh, nice. Leg kick still coming out here. Like you said, 40 seconds left. The 1-2 missed the slip straight. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, he's working that body. If you look at the health there on the left side, body and head pretty evenly here. That's hard to defend.
Man, I mean, the long legs of Holloway, the reach on the arms isn't there, but he's got them legs and he's using them, flicking those in there. Bone's still trying to trade.
Bone's going for broke here, looks like. He had no stamina and he was firing out.
Oh, my God. Yeah, but he got that rock in that round.
He did. That's a fantastic fight. Quick pace. I love it. Yeah, we see there on the stats, pretty even round there. But the first one definitely going to Midwest Sniper. So this third round is huge for Bone doing work. Massive.
I mean, Midwest Sniper has been making Bone fight at his pace the entire fight, except for that brief 1 minute period in the middle of that round where Bone slowed the fight down a little and then started to take over. So we'll see how long Midwest can keep this pace up. He's got 3/4 in the tank here on the stamina, and he'll probably be able to keep it up for the whole rest of this round. But great stamina management from him. And look at his body health as well. Bone only head hunting really, and that's not really draining that tank.
No, I was addressing that earlier in the head. If you like I said, on the head health and body health of Bone doing, it's pretty even there. You don't know what to expect coming from Midwest.
Oh my goodness. Oh, slap it. There's the catch. He knew it's coming straight right down the pipe. Double body hooks is going to the body again. No read from Midwest. You know he went 1-3. Sorry, 3-4 to the body, then 3 again. Backing up now, trying to keep that jab off him, planted with a stiff. Oh, he's looking for the slip. Oh, we got it! Straight right down the middle. Bone doing work. Can we closing out the show right here? There's a straight right coming. The Dan Henderson. I want to see it. Double jabs. 2. Sniper covering up right here, D. Could be over.
Look at that block. The block's going down. He's got to get out of there. And his corner's yelling at him. Get out of there. Get out of there.
I love the movement, though. The left stick flicks trying to get out the way. And he's surviving here. Still 3 minutes left in this final round.
Oh, he got him again. He's got to watch out for those body kicks here late in the third round.
Left hook. He needs to throw the uppercut. He knows it's happening every single time.
I'd like to see Bone doing work attack the head off of Rock and break down that block. I don't think there's enough time left there to attack that body anymore.
Yeah, he's looking for his shot though right here. He's looking for that slip right. Double jab trying to bait someone out. That clipping left hook flicks in. You've got to look at the head health though. A nice little head kick from Midwest could end this fight.
The third fight of the night. 2-minute mark is coming up left in this fight. It's been fantastic. Let's get to it, Bailey.
Yeah, Vet versus the new guy.
Look at the stamina.
Both pouring it on right now. Both hurt, both taking shots, both taking damage. Oh, where's the jab? Gets onto that lead hook and tries to back him up with a 1-4. Pushing back, but again, Midwest still somehow keeping this forward pressure. Bone can tend to sit back, sit and slip, double jab, stopping that offense. Oh, the head health, it's so low, D.
It's very low, and Bone doing work has done a great job since the first round to come back in this fight.
Oh my goodness, jab 4. The uppercut catches there. He's still slipping. He's looking.
No one wants to make a mistake here, man. No one wants to make a mistake.
I can't believe how fast this pace of this fight still is. They're not throwing as much, but it's still such a high pace, despite the stamina, despite the damage.
I just feel as he's afraid to. I think he's afraid to chuck that jab right now.
Oh, there it is!
No!
Oh, it's it! It's over! Oh man, the veteran move, the patience, the patience. The teep misses. It fell a little short. Capitalized with a straight right down the middle. And no health, no block, and couldn't take the punishment, David.
Third round KO. Big first round for Midwest Sniper. That speed he came out of the gate with. He was getting caught later, so I think Bone did a great job of reading what he was going to do and did a lot of counter shots. That left hand we talked about, just firing on all cylinders in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, he did a great job of capitalizing on his head rocks, working the body. Like, I know we said he didn't go to the body too much, but whenever he rocked the head, he hit the body. 3-4 hooks to the body. That helped slow him down a little bit. Keep the stamina even. Don't risk closing the distance, going to the body. Like during the normal exchanges, hit the head. But when you've got the advantage, hit the body, slow him down a little bit. He hung in there, stayed in there. And that's what you've got to do against a pressure fighter, because you can't always match them pace for pace. You just got to absorb the damage. And that's what he did. Relied on the power. Used those patient veteran smarts, as you would say, D. And gets the win right here for Byron.
I mean, he took it for the first round, but like you were talking about, he slowed down a bit, knew where to land his shots, and he started catching those roundhouses to the body. So I think he became a little predictable when he was throwing the jab body kicks, and he started catching those body kicks and putting a lot of damage on his opponent. So those did add up. I thought it was a good job originally, but maybe just too many body kicks there. Once you catch them and you got that left hand coming fly, it's tough. But it was a great performance for his first fight. I'm impressed.
For sure, yeah, for sure. I'm going to try not to talk too much here, because I'm having some serious mic issues, but I think it's an overworked machine, so I'll let you continue to take it away here, dude.
Well, we've had our first 3 fights on the prelim. Killer Jake versus... And that was won by Slick Colt, first round KO. Kellis took on Work Life. Kellis won that by a second round KO. And then we just saw Bone doing work with a third round KO. And now we get to our final fight on the prelims. It's Chur, my boy, versus Pro. These guys know each other. This should be a great fight. If we go back to a little detail, Chur's always been around the business. The ESFL. Pro Crass is
a
new,
business.
So he's 0-0. Chur very good on the ground. I've played Chur a lot. Mm-hmm. He likes to get on the ground and get comfortable, be on top, good at submissions. He's also not a bad striker, and he's probably going to go with Eddie Alvarez, his Philadelphia boy.
I mean, honestly, Eddie's such an underrated pick. I think Eddie is one of those classic fighters where your height almost plays into your favor, because you can duck underneath, land those short combos to the body, slip and rip, get out, get underneath for the takedown. It really works nicely, but he is against RDA here, so that any kind of advantage in that regard is redundant, so I'll stop talking about that. But we just saw the vet pull out the win in the third round, hold his ground against the pressure fighter, and do well. 14 wins over 2, though. These men have fought before. Oh, man. Procrastinating's going to have to pull off something special tonight, I think.
And he told me earlier, well, he didn't tell me. He told our statistician, Luber, earlier to watch out for the kicks. So we might see a lot of leg kicks from RDA. He might try to attack that lead leg early, but that could just be to get into his opponent's head as well, Bay. You never know in a ESFL fight.
I mean, I love the leg kick. You know, the leg kick has some good use. It can set up other strikes. It can slow your opponent. It can drain their stamina more if you catch them mid-strike. Take away the grapple advantage. Like, the leg kick has a lot of uses other than I'm trying to TKO you with a leg kick, you know? Especially because RDA's got great leg kicks, and his back leg, that power leg, I think it's a level 3, combined with his perk, you can do a lot of damage with leg kicks from RDA, especially if you catch him, you know, mid-strike at the right time, and especially if he's throwing that overhand, which he might be, you know, more inclined to because of that perk that Eddie does have. But we're going to see this matchup right here, like you said, Chur taking on the other guy whose name I've forgotten because I'm a terrible commentator. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's Chur versus Pro here, and it's our 4th fight of the night. This is the ESFL Jeff Harwer Exhibitional, and let's give a big shout out to Double Matt for putting this together for us here.
For sure, man. I like this already. Nice and tight and close. Ooh, straight lead uppercut and tries to come back with the body shots. I'm guessing these hooks to the body going to be a big part of this fight. Love that from Pro, though. Lead right into the rear uppercut. Oh, nah, that's what you want to see.
It's so quick.
Straight left into that roundhouse. That is probably going to be money for him all night if he can keep landing it.
And we missed a head kick earlier there, but Chur landed a head kick, which did quite a bit of damage early on. Oh, and going to the body, too. Using that lead leg a lot early. Got to watch out for those hooks inside, and there's an overhand.
There's the overhand. You got to feel that these two are going to be quite evenly matched just based on the pacing and the striking selection so far. They're both kind of picking the same shots, and it's very back and forth, very 50-50. You land, I land, you land, I land. The pressure is keeping the fight in the middle. Oh, nice lead hook, though. Pro cannot take those, and there's a lead one to the body, too. But he lands his own lead.
Yeah. When these guys fought in real life, the ending was insane, where Eddie Alvarez got him against the cage and just was whipping him with hooks all night, and the ref had to jump in. You got to watch out for Eddie Alvarez's hooks.
Very similar to Eddie's first ever pro fight, I believe, or his first ever big fight.
Ooh.
One in the same manner. Been doing that since day one, has Mr. Eddie. Still worked for him when he's taking the belt. But now the pressure is changing a little bit in the favor of Chur. The vet there, beautiful trading. And you talk about them throwing the same techniques, and he's still hurt right here. Lovely slip under to get out of the way. That big right hook, but he, like he said, oh my God, the pressure,
heavy,
the push into the overhand. Oh my gosh,
he's unloading right now. He's looking for a head kick. He's looking for these big shots to the dome right now. 2 minutes left here in the first round. Chur with a rock and a knockdown. He could have jumped on him there, babe, but I think he wanted to let him back up. Remember, this is an exhibitional. Just trying to have some fun out here.
Yeah, but look at the stamina damage that the Pro has taken from this. The rock and the knockdown, that stamina's already trickling away right here. Oh, another overhand. So much for these leg kicks. He needs to roll
I don't see any leg kicks. We got some strikes here.
Big left hook and the lead hook right there, and there's the roundhouse. Pro taking advantage of that. The slap, another one. Oh my God, disgusting noise right there. Wow, Pro catching it back.
Oh, he's got to watch out for those empty leg kicks. That's how I think he's getting caught here, chucking a leg kick without setting it up. He's going to get his head taken off Chur God here. Oh, there he goes. Here we go.
Ooh, ducking roundhouse into the high crotch, straight into side control right here. Just slowing it down. No immediate transition. Ready to hold position. There's a nice elbow. And oh, dear. Oh, this is not good. Eddie has some great top pressure. RDA not too great off the back. Not amazing, but not terrible.
Well, I think he'll be okay as we come down to the last 10 seconds. But a good round from both gentlemen, but we'll give that edge to Chur there. Big slam. Big knockdown against the cage with that overhand, a head kick. But I believe Pro's been working the body pretty good. He's been having some good kicks to the body, but I've never seen one leg kick. I expected some leg kicks. Maybe we'll get that later on in the fight.
Cheated. Look at this. Push. Hello. Boom. The pause. It's the veteran pause, D. The pause before the strike. We never saw it coming.
He's been around the game for a while.
Beautiful.
Back since UFC, I believe the original. He's always game.
There we go. Yeah, I love it. The overhands are sneaking in. I mean, when you know what your opponent is good at and you still manage to get it off, I mean, that's the mark of the vet right there, you know. But like you said, maybe some leg kicks coming out, maybe to slow down some of this forward pressure. It was very back and forth, though. He did get a rock himself. Corner mid-strike with that lead hook, followed straight up with the left hand and took some real head damage off. But look at the recovery on Chur right here, Mr. Eddie Alvarez. Almost fully straight into the lead uppercut. Landed at the first round. He's not charging in here, though, do you? Oh, my God, the block. Oh, God, the cheeky left hook. This is a dangerous game.
I thought he put on a little pressure there. Maybe he just wants to pick his opponent apart here. There's one leg kick. I think that was my first one I've seen.
There we go. I think it's a little too late for leg kicks. And like you said, you don't want to get caught throwing them now. Ooh.
Oh, flying knee.
The double jump knee off the lead right here. I didn't even know Eddie had that, to be honest. I
don't think I've ever seen
Eddie saw
that.
him throw that against Connor. It looked exactly the same. Again, straight right. Lead uppercut all night, all day.
Jump? Here he goes.
Oh, man, he might hold this position for the rest of the round, man. Full guard postured up can be a little tricky to deal with, especially if Pro can't.
Annoying down there.
Yeah, especially if Pro can't find a nice way out. Maybe gets a nice fake.
As you can see we're lucky we can see the GA here. Now it's completely even, but
nice
3 blocks and you should be able to get a free transition. But great transition here back to full guard.
Yeah, the same side pass after the fake doesn't always work. And now Pro Crack on top. RDA has some great top stats himself, and see if Pro can hold position. He gets the bump, the full guard, and no deny on the opposite side. Takes advantage of the momentum.
This is a great little transition. Sure looking to keep it on the feet. We know he's good on the ground, but why go on the ground when you can do what he's doing right now?
Oh, the left hook clips him.
It.
That is it. Out the back of the ear. That's it. All run and done. And procrastinated. I mean, shows up tonight, tries his best, gets taken out by the vet. Decided to trade at the end there. Low on the head health. Wanted to stay in the pocket with Eddie. Maybe not the best idea. Gets paid for it. Little clip round the ear roll with the lead left. Boop. There we go. And down he drops right there, D.
Yeah, great fight right there. Sure, showing his skills. Still playing this game, I believe. He's big into UT. I know that. So it's nice to see him come out here and play pro. Pro does play a lot. Hangs out with Cody Dank and Sure himself. So these guys are very friendly and know each other. So, that punch at the end there.
I know.
Look at the...
Supposed to be an exhibition, lads.
That's
just take it
you
down.
don't hit him when he's down.
No, fight was down.
Sure.
We know. There's no respect in this game. Great fight though. Again, love it. Love these little veteran versus newcomer matchups. We've got plenty of people showing up for the first time tonight. It's nice to see them showcase some skill, give it their best, and come up short sometimes. Vets won both these matchups so far. The ESFL experience.
It cannot be understated. It cannot be understated.
And that will wrap up our prelims as well. And I'll briefly go over our last 4 fights. As you just saw, Chur with that second round KO versus Pro. Midwest Sniper making his debut. Couldn't get it done, but had a great fight against Bone doing work. And Bone came out with the win with the third round KO. Kella's Word Life fought earlier. And Killer Jake and Slick Colt was your first one. And Slick Colt came out with the first round KO via crucifix. But our main card is next. We will get to our next fight right off the bat. The main event of the main card, Mad Dog versus Styles. That will be huge. Top man Stan and Davey, Dylan R, Nico Goat. Some big names here. Spider, Lemus Khan, Trixie, Double Matt, Hammer, and El Dino. But we're going to kick it off with Yikes 4D versus Nick. And this one should be good. We're getting to the main card now, man.
We are, although I don't see the fight being ready yet, unless I'm mistaken.
You might be correct. I do not see the fight link available right now. That's unfortunate. I thought we were all ready to go, but there are hiccups every time.
There always are. It is
what it is.
They're competitors, not organisation. There's hopefully they come on.
Well, while they figure this stuff out, I will talk a bit about the main event. We'll give this one a minute or two. Ed Parker versus Papa Doc. Ed Parker and Papa Doc faced each other in ESFL 68. Ed won the last matchup, plus Ed has 2 more title belts than Papa Doc, so that could be a thing here. Maybe if Papa wins this, it's even. We get another fight between the two, or maybe Ed wins this and we wait till the next game, something like that. But Papa Doc always ready to game. Overall record of 18-7. It's unbelievable for the ESFL top competition. He's always fighting top names. And then our co-main event I'll talk about briefly, Peyton versus Prioxis. We all know about Prioxis. He was a title winner here. And he's taking on Peyton, a vet here, a staff member. That should also be a fantastic fight. Peyton's got a lot of pressure. We'll see if Prioxis can take that pressure and fight him back. But we'll see. I mean, Prioxis, he's always streaming. He's always playing the game. That's going to be a great fight, too. Those 2 fights I'm looking forward to both of them. I haven't seen Prioxis fight in a long time either, so this is going to be fun to watch.
You hope they've all been playing the game. I mean,
you never know. It's been 10 months.
Maybe
they're playing Leagues of Legends or something. I don't know.
I think Peyton did ask for that fight, though, tonight. He said he wanted to take on Pry. He said he wanted to test himself against one of the best strikers around. So, I mean, he's asked for it. We'll see if he can bring, the Mad Dog that is Prioxis coming out. Well, I shouldn't say Mad Dog. Is Mad Dog on the card right now? That's just confusing.
Yes, Mad Dog is on the card.
I can't say that.
Mad Dog's before Prioxis. Yes, it's getting confusing. But I think the fight is ready to kick off the main card, Bailey. And yeah, I believe so. Yikes 4D versus Nick here. Yikes 4D 1-0 in the ESFL. Not too veteran-y, but he does have a fight under his belt. That's why he's kicking off the main card here. And he's taking on Nick.
Let me see if I can grab that for a second.
Okay.
I still don't have it. We need that. Oh, there we go.
Put it in the live notifications there.
There we go. Thank you. All right.
No. We got a Michael Johnson pick here, by the way, and that's awesome.
I like Mr. MJ. Fast hands, man, if you can get them off. It will be nice just to say, I can't wait till UFC 4 has a spectator mode as well, so we can run these in such a nice and easy fashion. That'll be great. You know,
Wouldn't that be fantastic? And he's taking on Khabib. And Khabib, they actually fought in real life here. We'll see if he's going to do the same kind of style, ground and pound, but you never know. Here we go, guys. This is kicking off the main card. It's going to be Khabib versus Michael Johnson.
Got some funky music in the background as well. We're going to get a little copyright intention from here, but I think we'll be okay. Anyway, yeah, like you said, Ghost here, Nick Senshi. I believe they're both newcomers here. Let's see how Nick deals with this, because obviously he's a massive grappling disadvantage here. Going to do well to put the pressure on, wants to not give up that octagon center. He might get driven straight back. He's got teeps if he needs him to keep that place, and then you see Ghosty trying to get the teep working for him right there, because all he needs is this position right now to shoot a takedown, and he's almost guaranteed to get it, depending on how good the stamina is and the defense of Nick. I don't think Michael Johnson gets enough love in this game with his stand-up, and nice deny on the under-over though, and there's a single collar. Sneaky, fake the leg trip into the under-over once again. Back to the single collar, pumped straight through to the under-over. No defense from Nick so far, but he's done well recovering and defends the double under. Let's see if he can break here. 3 shots to the body, pummels himself. Nice clean break.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Great job there, but he's got to watch out. He's going to shoot all day. He's got the single leg here, Bailey. And there's been a lot of pressure here, but look at the defense by Nick. And there it is. It's kind of inevitable. When you're taking on Khabib.
And, you know, he tried to put all his eggs into... Oh, is he giving up? No, I thought he gave up.
Oh, my goodness. He did not block a strike there. This is getting worse. We're in the crucifix. We saw this in the first fight of the night.
He tried to throw that uppercut, you know. He tried to put all his eggs in the basket, throw that uppercut as he shot in. It was really well timed. He just didn't get it. If he'd have got it, it would have been spectacular. But, yeah, he ends up in this position. And, you know, he didn't give up, but you do have to give that much time, because you can't transition too early. You will just get denied from a good grappler. He's got to do everything he can to get out of here, but there's not much he can do. Straight back to the crucifix.
Yikes is just dominating here. And for you fighters at home that are new to the game, that is best positions you can have in this game, because if he does his normal escape, he's just going to get you. You're going to go into a side saddle. So, I mean, that's the spot you want to be, especially with Khabib. Look at the head damage, Bay. It's almost over.
It's almost impossible to get out of a crucifix from a good grabber, especially when they're Khabib, and especially when you're Michael Johnson. Like, the trick is to just not get in this position. But if you're already here, the fight could be over. Nick has to be as patient as he's being and find his opportunities. And to be fair, he's doing well to survive this fight. He's got out of the crucifix 2-3 times right now. But that block is going to go down. The only consolation you can take from this is he is using up the stamina of Ghosty. And he has got the half guard here. I mean, props to him for that. He got back to half guard.
We got back to a half guard, but now he's in the postured up half guard. And this is a dangerous spot if he starts bringing down elbows.
Oh, no. He gets denied.
Great
I thought he had it, man. With the cheeky strike coming in as well. Sometimes you need a block and a strike.
Oh, my goodness. This has got to break it down. Man. This is a mental breakdown here. This is tough.
He's going to survive this round. He's got 5 seconds left. He's got to make some adjustments going into that second. I mean, he just can't give up that takedown. It's just the ESFL, man. I know you want to do something crazy. I know you want to pick someone cool, something different. But if you get Khabib,
that's a tough hill to climb. That's a tough hill to climb.
It really is, man. This is the best of the best in the world, and we do not joke when we mean that. And there we go. Freaking Khabib collared him with the overhand over the top and tries the quick break from the tight clinch. This will be hard to break here too. Nice one to the body. Another one.
A lot of control.
He can't just hit that straight break. He needs to land a shot to the body, then transition out. He can't just hit that break there. He's not going to get it. There's a pummel.
Yeah, he's going to get lucky eventually here. They are pretty quick transitions, but he's right back to the tie. Throwing up those knees. There we go. Finally, he's got to get some strikes off.
He needs to create some space as well. He can't sit here. That takedown is just straight in range. I mean, like, this is what happens in the first round against a Khabib player, though. You will most likely get taken down. You just have to survive and just wear him down and slowly put the pressure on. And this is what he's doing now. He did well to stay out of the clinch. He's just got to watch these trip fakes to not get caught out by a takedown, because you know Ghosty's probably going to look for it or turn him into the cage. One more swing and it's over. Has to pummel there, and he gets that, thank goodness. But this is not looking good. He's so close to the cage on the other side. Even if he does break right now, nice. Slick switches out there, D, to get his back away from there.
Look at that block of Nick. That is the lowest block. Oh my goodness. This is getting out of hand. Oh, now he's taunting his
an exhibition match there. We do not take kindly to that. Nice left body shot with the lead hook coming up top as well.
Yeah, Yikes 4D is just...
What is this music?
Beautiful control. I'm not sure the music here. It feels like a menu song for an older game.
I think maybe they're just... he's trying to hype himself up. Mechanic
abuse.
Was
that a 4 push to the cage?
It was a 4 push.
Was that 4 pushes?
Oh, nice switch to the body as well. Getting a little loose here is Ghostly. Nice jab to the body, lead hook. I mean, the combos are still there. Ankle pick, and he's going to dive on that too. Getting a little too loose for those combos.
He's got to watch out for the crucifix here. You know he wants to go back there. Back to his home. That's where Yikes for all the damage in round 1.
If I'm Nick, I'm just running the clock out right now. You don't want to risk it. You got to preserve the stamina. If you try and get the under over hit. Oh, wow. Okay. Ghost says, okay, let's go. Nice. 4-punch combo, though, so risky. There's the slip. So I was going to say he has to use that head movement. With your southpaw, you can slip to the outside of that right hand. Nice and easy, but there we go. No. Big right. Lead uppercut. Couple of shots to finish. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Damn. What a performance there. I mean, it's a tough hill to climb, though, when you pick Michael Johnson. It was almost like the real fight they had, but obviously not the knockout from standing. But that first round was just like how it worked in real life. Really tough if he gets you to the ground. And great job there by Yikes to dominate on the ground, use the crucifix, use the side saddle, and get a lot of head damage and break all that block early in the fight.
It just goes back to what we were saying, though. Like, you have to... You can't, if you're going to make those picks, I mean, he probably feels cheated or robbed in a way, right? Because he didn't, I picked Michael Johnson, I wanted a stand-up fight. You pick Habib, of course you're going to win. But it's like, it's the ESFL, dude. This ain't mess around in rank mode, mate. This is bring your best fighter and fight your best fight against the best in the world. There's no excuses.
Yeah, it's just a tough mountain to climb. I'm going to keep saying that. It's almost like he has one shot. You were talking about it earlier. He has to slip a punch. Land a 2-piece or a 3-piece after that slip to have any success, especially when your block is less than a centimeter. I mean, it's very tiny after that first round. So it's a tough pick. So maybe don't pick Michael Johnson against the Khabib later on in the card. But hey, if he has the confidence, he has the confidence.
Yeah. I don't think we have the next one up yet either.
I believe Hammer is a no-show. I'm hearing from the back here. I got double mat in my left ear as well. I believe we might skip to the next one after this.
Okay, we can do that. That's fine. Give the people what they want.
And we're also still waiting on Lemis Khan, I believe, which is fight 7. Just take a quick look here.
It was a little late notice, this event.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's been a fire card so far. All finishes, by the way. If you are just joining us, we've had 5 fights so far. All finishes. This is the ESFL. It's for Jeff Harrower. He ran the UFC 1, 2, and 3. He left the company about a month ago now, so this is more of a shout-out to Jeff for doing all the hard work he did, and we really appreciate that because a lot of people have fun playing this game, even after a year after it's been patched. Nothing's been done to the framework of the game, so we still got people sticking around wanting to set up for cards. Got some numbers here. Like, everybody's committed. I'm pretty good about it. And shout out to Luber, man. Luber out here on a Saturday busting his bum just to give us these stats. I can't thank him enough for that. That makes this job so much easier. I love you, Luber.
Is Jeff here tonight, or?
Jeff's probably in the shadows somewhere, yeah. Maybe on a fake account so he doesn't go in there. Maybe he doesn't. People jumping all over him asking 300 questions. Hey, Jeff, can you buff GSP's chin? Something like that.
Apparently Hammer's here.
Hammer's here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hammer is here. Hammer has arrived to the building. We'll bring up back here in a second. I'm excited to see Hammer fight. Very active in the Discord, very active in the community. He's primarily a grappler, but he can strike as well. He uses this very close camera angle that I've never seen anybody else use in this game. So hopefully we get to see that. But I don't have his link working right now, to be honest with you.
That's okay. Yeah, it's sorted. Plenty of fights. You guys aren't going anywhere. Let's see, I know that we have slick techniques ready to go. We can move to that one. Possibly get Hammer sorted in the back. You want to do that?
I believe Hammer is sick techniques.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the stream's up now.
Oh.
So Hammer does have the stream up on sick. We're good to go.
Yeah, we are. All right, let's take it over to the next fight.
Yep, it's going to be El Dino versus Hammer. An awesome fight to watch here. Hammer, been a long-time vet. He once went on a 5-fight win. I can't even talk right now. A 5-fight win streak in season 2. He's a well-rounded fighter, and he's taking on El Dino here, and he's a striker. So it's a trilogy grudge match, apparently, this exhibitional right here. So, and I believe they're going to use light heavyweight. We don't see that often.
Gokhan. The Saki pick, D. Did you see it?
We don't see this that often.
It's a shame he didn't do too well in the UFC, isn't he? I mean, it's a different sport, you know. It's okay.
Didn't Roundtree knock him out there?
Khalil, yeah, but it was just chaos, you know, like.
It was chaos. It was absolute chaos.
It's, you know, MMA gloves are so small.
Yeah. Anything can happen, especially when you're.
Kickboxing is tough. You can take shots, but MMA's a little different. I mean, the height and reach disadvantage is pretty extensive in this matchup, but you know, like we talk about John Jones, it's great to have that height and reach advantage, but it takes longer after you throw your punches for your arms to come back, so it takes longer to defend, it takes longer to set up your next strike, especially off that same side. So we'll see if he can get on in the inside. I mean, he has all the advantages in terms of speed, especially on the inside with that shorter reach. We'll see what the game plan is. I mean, John Jones' crucifix, that's good game right there. So
a lot of drama going on with John Jones as well here. I don't know if you've
we don't need to talk about that thing. Flatly hell.
It had to be me, right? It had to be me.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm excited for this Saki pick, to be honest.
This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer.
Do you want to remind us of these two fighters here, D? Come on, we've got pages of info on these guys.
Yeah, I went through it briefly there earlier. Hammers was on a 5-fight win streak at one point, never won the title. I'm not sure of what El Dino's record is, but this is a grudge match. So apparently they were 1-for-1 in the ESFL, so this would be the grudge match. And we got that close-up camera angle.
Wow, man. That's going to take that sidekick away, isn't it? I mean, this is where El Dino has to keep the fight anyway, so we can contend with the striking of Hammer, but Hammer's going to try and keep that distance, has that push, has that lead arm. Got them knees to the body, and those elbows should probably come in for him as well. But I love the fake. He's faking and he's closing the distance to get that lead hook. And that's an early shot from Hammer. Didn't set that up at all. Just stuffed on the double leg and try and get it. Nice 1-2 into the single collar. Nice knee right there as well. And pummels in. Full tire break. Okay, nice. Easy. Good defense. Makes him pay and gets out of there.
Yeah, good job by El Dino to avoid the grappling early on here in the.
Oh, beautiful. Left hook again over the top. I mean, he's doing a great job finding a home from that to the body as a range closer, faking in and landing it, and also when it's in tight, that lead hand, man. And that's very Gokhan Saki, man. He throws that left hook in real life like a crazy person. Left hook, left hook.
And this view right now, Bailey, and it feels like I'm watching a fight night.
Very disorientated.
Very up close. Yes,
very up close. I can't see their feet. I can't commentate, you know?
Yeah, I can't see anything. I don't know what they're doing. 2 minutes into this fight, pretty even so far. Hammer getting to the grappling exchanges where Dino is trying to keep this on the feet, switching up with some fakes there. But you get right back in this clinch here. Here's that tie. This is what he's been looking for.
Pretty sure this, this helps out Dino. Obviously, Hammer has his own view. For anyone who doesn't know, Hammer isn't fighting his fight at this camera angle. But if you've got this camera angle, you know, it's probably a lot easier to keep the distance close, you know. So Hammer is having to deal with this pressure. El Dino is literally on his doorstep right now. I mean, even with that wide camera shot, you can imagine how bizarre this fight looks and feels. Because he's literally toe-to-toe with him without throwing any strikes. So we'll see how Hammer deals with it.
With their hands up at this point.
Nice knee by Hammer. He needs more of that. He really has to go to the knees and the elbows here. I mean, that's a huge advantage he has. And he has to use them. He's getting some teep to keep some distance apart. But it looks like even after the teep, they're still so close together. Snatches that, though, D.
Yeah, and a minute and a half to work here. He needs to get some damage in to secure this round, more or less. I mean, it's been pretty even so far, but you get a takedown. You got to do some work. Let's see what Hammer can do. He's back into Dino's full guard.
Nice. Oh, wow, man. No setup from Hammer. That's very unusual for Hammer. Not to fake into a transition. I mean, maybe careless. Maybe he thought Dino couldn't handle it, but Dino on top with Saki right now, and it's pretty safe territory for him. 45 seconds left in the round. I mean, that's quite nice.
Yeah, we'll see what he does there. We'll see what he does. Hammer trying to take a back here. Nice denial. Now he's gotten a posture up. There he goes. He gets right back to his... That's what we expected from Dino. We got 25 seconds left. They're back in the phone booth.
Beautiful combination. I didn't even know what that was. Right hand over the top, left hook to the body, then another right hook up high, and then a roundhouse from the same side. It was, ooh. Oh, we felt that one. We felt that one.
Yeah, you heard that one, ladies and gentlemen.
John Jones.
Great first round from Dino and Hammer.
Man, look at the strikes here. Very, very even. A little bit more output right there from Dino, but...
I don't think that takedown
Why is
much
it? Sorry, sorry to cut you off. Eddie Bravo advising Gokhan Saki to not strike and take the fight to the ground right there in the corner. I mean, I don't know what's up with that corner commentary, but it's not the best advice I've ever heard, you know.
Maybe he's been at Planet. Maybe he's been working his jiu-jitsu at 10th Planet.
I don't know. It's the best idea.
No idea, but here we go. Second round. This is the ESFL exhibitional, the Jeff Harwer exhibitional. Great first round, hard to score. Dino, Hammer.
Hard to score, a little hard to watch as well because of the close angle.
Yeah, the view here, it's nauseating.
I like Dino's commitment to the left hook though. Hammer literally full leaning to get out the way. Nice jab into that side kick to the body. I mean, he's not having success with many techniques. One of them is that side kick. Couple of knees, but apart from that, he's not really landing much. No room to land any kind of boxing combinations, and El Dino taking full advantage of his ability to throw nice grip shots, but this is what Hammer needs to do. Just get some damage off
body
wherever you can, snatch up a clinch, and he's doing a good job.
I believe Eddie Bravo in the background yelling for Dino to go for a double leg. I'm still confused here, Bay.
He's always faking that pump to full. Double unders, he gets it. Man, I mean, Hammer is a great grappler, but he's giving up a lot of positions against an understated fighter right here. El Dino maybe just that good, or Hammer maybe just, you know, a little bit off tonight.
Maybe he's just taking his time, too. I'd like to see Hammer go for a trip there. He gets some of those knees in. Would have a massive advantage, especially if he gets him down into a half guard or a side control. I'd like to see more of that from Hammer, and there he goes.
Beautiful.
Big takedown, great timing, boom.
Oh my god, I mean, he made that read. Like, Dino's been coming forward with that jab fake all night to close that distance. Jab fake, and then left hook to the body, whatever else he wants over the top. Beautiful read. As soon as the jab fake comes, bam. Level change, power double.
This is what he didn't want. This is what he didn't want.
I mean,
he's got a full mount.
That sub is also there if he wants to go for it.
Yeah. Nice job here by Dino getting back to his half guard. He's now going to have to try to get to his full guard to get up. You don't want to go for a power get up here against a guy like Hammer who spent $75 million on this game. He knows every transition, how to deny it, and there we go. That's what we wanted, that little slip. Got a stack guard.
I mean, Dino's doing a great job, man. Like, recovered half guard.
Yep. It's good.
Pump back to full. He doesn't have to do much. He's not taking a lot of damage, you know.
No, he's not taking much damage. It looks like Hammer might be getting a bit more tired as well from this, but back to the half guard again. Back to the full guard. Great job by Dino. That's why he's got Eddie Bravo in his corner right
I'm kind of surprised how easily he's getting these transitions off to me, and he's such a defeat. Like, I don't really... okay, like,
it's Eddie
great
Bravo.
job. Yeah, it is.
Look at that stamina. Oh, my
beautiful.
goodness.
Little the spider coming out there.
Low.
That's a spider move that we'll see later tonight. That lead leg fake teep into the question mark kick off the rear side. Oh, there's a nice uppercut right there though. D. Oh, little El Kukui lead elbow into the spin. Ooh. Nice spear takedown right there. Nice double leg, and man, denying that crucifix D. He does not want that.
I'd like to see him set it up a bit better with that crucifix. Maybe if Hammer landed a knee and then a punch and then tried to get in, I would like.
Nice little shots to the body right here. Hits the side control. Lovely jubbly. Going to ride him out to the end of this second round. Very back and forth. Very even matchup, I feel. They're both just about implementing their game plans, but not enough to take over the fight.
A lot of control by Hammer, but not a lot of damage from Hammer. You might say you can give that round to Hammer for the control, the takedowns. He was 2 for 3. But as striking goes, not too many strikes landed. Hammer wanting to get into that crucifix and the Muay Thai position and try to attack from there. But, I mean, El Dino's doing a great job on stop blocking everything. It's just the stamina, Balian, that I'm worried about in this third round.
Yeah, well, here we go. Final round. It's anybody's fight right here. The left hook of Dino working nicely. That side kick right there, we're just about to say, Hammer is getting a few of those off, but not much else on the feet from Hammer, really. Finding it hard to land anything. A couple of knees and elbows here and there, though.
Ooh. And now he's back to this spot. He's been here all night. Let's see if he can do it this time.
Straight in with a nice cheeky lead elbow. I mean, again, the damage the Hammer's getting off is kind of minimal. Beautiful commitment, but man, like you said,
he's got no stamina to be throwing these combos. This is the problem right now. Hammer's been trying to work that body a lot. Honestly, I don't know how his stamina is so low. Maybe I've missed something during the first exchanges in the first round with the view. But nonetheless,
I don't know. He's been throwing a lot. I mean, I'd say I'm surprised it's not lower almost. But these body shots Hammer is landing right here. He knows it's doing enough damage to win him this fight. Like, he can hold this position as John Jones is doing a little bit. Oh, gets the roll and goes for foot on the hips. Nice.
That was a nice move there. He could have went for the momentum get up, but Hammer might have been expecting that. Yeah. So great move by El Dino.
Sometimes better just to hit the hips right there. If you roll to the side. Nice work. This left hook, man. He wants something. And, you know, you said it yourself. He had no stamina to throw these combos, but I think he feels like he needs to land something big. Oh, yeah.
Just Hammer just shutting down the offense here with these takedowns and grappling exchanges. At least trying to, as we come in 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this 3-round fight.
It's a great way to do that because the double leg gets so much GA when your opponent is moving forward. So this forward pressure he's trying to impose just gets completely shut down by the... Oh, man. Yeah, Dino's got to stop this. He's got to stop this, man.
Yeah, those overhands take a lot of stamina. And when your stamina's already that low, you're just begging to get a spear takedown on you. And Hammer in the full mount looking to finish this fight.
Oh, no arm traps. Nice, though. He gets that and straight back to half guard. He's got enough at Dino in the grappling department, you know, to keep himself alive. He knows the game well. Even with the low stats, he's got enough to keep himself out of difficult and dangerous positions. Fake shot, no transition. Fake shot. Oh, and then hits the transition after the...
I mean, he's doing a fantastic job getting back to his half guard and his guard. Maybe the stat differential here. Kind of like that Michael Johnson-Khabib fight we saw earlier. Not much ground stats here for Saki.
Fake the get up over the top and then go straight up.
It's fantastic.
Oh, there it is. Looking for an old fight. Double unders for the hip toss takedown. No. Oh, gonna fake it. Again, Hammer's not setting a lot of these up. I mean, maybe he's...
Now, Hammer thought about that for about 20 minutes before he did it. And then he got... There's only 25 seconds left in this fight. A little late here for Saki, and he needs him to stand up. He needs a finish at this point, but Hammer not willing to get up.
The overhand's coming. Where's the team?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, and they play it out to the end. We see it. Oh, Hammer gets the win. There we go.
Yep.
I suppose they're not. I don't know why I sounded surprised there. To be honest.
Well, there's a lot of control.
Clearly, I wasn't paying attention.
Each round. It's hard with that view. It's very hard with that view. A great fight from Dino. That's our first decision of the night. Hammer winning. So I believe that was a grudge match. So Hammer is on top in that little rivalry there. But nonetheless, both two veterans of the ESFL, and I'm sure they'll show up for the new video game if that ever gets announced or dropped. But yeah, good stuff right there. That camera angle, though, Galen. Wow.
It's a little hard to deal with. I mean, I just feel even if you're not using it, it's definitely easier to maintain that pressure because I don't know. I just feel like the reset isn't as wide, so you can see yourself close a distance easier. I don't know. It just feels like it would be a bit easier to get it on the inside. But no, he actually the right game plan. He just got to take it down away. So it's a stat differential. Again, it's one of those things. You pick Goku. It's an exhibition match, you know. You take Goku and Saki, we'll have a laugh. Would have been much better with DC, really. It's not like that, you know.
100%. But let's keep going on this card, Beelan. I think we have Double Matt taking on Game Room 29 AD. And I believe Lemus Khan was supposed to fight Double Matt, but Lemus Khan not able to make it tonight. So I don't have any info on Game Room 29 AD. So that kind of sometimes makes it more exciting.
It's just one fight there. I thought it was Spider and Trixie.
I don't believe so. I'll put the link there for you in the live thing.
I see. We're good. No.
They might have went back or forth.
I see it. I see it there.
But yeah, Double Matt, a vet, doing a great job getting this card together tonight. And we all know what double mat can do. Double jab, double leg, that's double mat. I remember calling that back, I think at ESFL 4, Balian. It was a double jab, a double leg for double mat. It was a fantastic time.
I'm still proud of that one, aren't you? You can tell.
Oh, you can tell. It's just coming out of me. I want to tell the world, you know.
There we go. Well, do we have any info on Game of Room, as you said right there?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
I believe not.
Might be someone undercover right here, you know. I've heard it might be Marshall Mind. I don't know.
Could be a Smurf account. You could be right on that.
This day and
Marshall
age.
Mind, Ricky J, you never know.
Could be me playing right now. You don't know.
Yeah, always could be.
All right, here we go. Keeping it moving swiftly on, though. It's always nice to see Double Mat show up, show out. Member of the ESFL staff as well, veteran of the UFC plethora of video games. And Zabit Holloway, always a great matchup, always a great fight. And we'll see how these two get it on. Gamer Room, let's see what he's got, man. I mean, it might be a washout. Let's see if we can get all the veterans of... Oh, there we go. The double jab into the double leg for double mat.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
you can't. I don't know why you let him up, though. Come on, Matt.
Oh, my God. Gamer Room.
Job there, right off the hop.
Whiffing on that lead hook. Oh, nice cheeky rear uppercut, though. This is where you got to settle a little bit in the opening stanza of this fight. Just settle, find your groove, not get frustrated that your techniques aren't coming off. Oh, beautiful. 1, 2, and then the rear uppercut snapped in as well. Cheeky lead hook for both fights. Oh, pull. Little shuffle pull kind of like that. Yeah, it wasn't even a standing pull. There we go.
Oh!
Rear uppercut, lead hook.
Oh, my goodness.
Disgusting, D. Oh, my God.
Double mat coming out on fire. He landed the takedown early. Now going to jab uppercut hook, working the body. Zabit's almost like a cheat code in this video game, Bill, and he has everything. Absolutely everything. He was a late addition to this video game. He's got some nasty combos. Oh, my God.
Slightly hittable, some might say, but Double Mat certainly doing well to keep his range right here. And you can tell he knows Zabit inside out. Every single technique executed at the perfect range. Right in time to answer Game Room, and Game Room committing to that uppercut, but not landing it so far, having a real tough job closing the distance, trying to find his way in, leading by stepping in with that straight right. Love to see him set up with a jab a little, maybe his little head movement, try and close his distance. Oh, sits in the pocket, and there, the outside trip.
That takedown is nasty.
Yeah,
it's so
that
hard.
Thing's OP. That's broken.
That is, yeah, that's a tough scene.
Who came up with that one? I mean, if that's you, Jeff, I mean, we appreciate everything, but goddamn, man, like, that's unnecessary, that.
I think he's the only one in the entire game that has that.
It's stupid.
And Double Mat in a half guard here, looking to posture up and get some damage in. He's working that body, stopping that half guard pull. Great job here by Gamer Room. Or sorry, Game Room. It's not actually Gamer Room. I'm reading it wrong. It's Game Room.
Well, he did a great job to get up, you know, off that initial double leg. I mean, straight back to his feet. He is in the crucifix right here, though, which is always bad. Hits a side saddle, back to side control.
Great job.
That
Watch out for the submission.
Wasn't a fake, though. There we go.
Watch out for the submission.
Far side Kimura going to try and lock it up right here. Pushing a four-way escape here, going all four directions, not committing to either one side. He's got to stage 2 right now, top down and side, pushing hard on the right, the left, moving. Oh, the left and the right here. He's got that top to escape to on the angle, and he's going to sneak it through to stage 4.
Oh, my goodness.
Gee, this is not good. Oh, the bottom is coming out, and there, rolls out, hits the double.
He's got to watch out. Look where he's at. He's in his guard with low stamina. He could get a rubber guard here. There it is. He's going to lock that in. One denial. He's going to chuck on a normal platter or something. Here we go.
There we go. D the man knows the sub game like none other, and the sweep full mount right here.
Remember?
And there's the arm bar postured up as well. Another 5-stage submission. Not much stamina. He might be able to hit it though. He's still pushing this 4-way escape D. He's getting a little far on each one though, mixing up the time, and he's got that bottom and that right out right here, but it's going to hit stage 4. This is not good. Sitting back for it. Going to turn that thumb to the sky. Push it out to the 5. 1 second left. Oh!
He wanted it.
Goodness, so close.
Double Mat looking for that finish. It all set up with that trip, that nasty trip that only one guy in this video game has. Great job from Game to get up earlier on in the fight, but Double Mat doing some work there after he took him down the second round.
Saved by the bell. I mean, quite possibly right there.
100%. And here we go, second round. Double Mat here, taking on a newcomer and a short notice fighter in Game Room.
The Game Room committing to these uppercuts, and he's planting, man, when they're in tight, but he's just getting tagged. I feel Double Mat's. Oh my God! I think I just threw up a little. That was. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Oh, okay, that was absolutely. We need to see the replay, man. Oh God, too fast for me. I think I just.
I mean, that's That's up there, but I'm still gonna go with Kellis in our second prelim fight for knockout of the night.
You kidding me?
Kick with Aldo, dude. He had Aldo.
That's true, man.
That's my personal opinion.
That was nice in the back of that.
I'm not gonna take anything away from Double Matt, but a short notice fighter, you know.
Dude, the ducking roundhouse as he leant into it.
I mean,
absolute domination. Great job by Double Matt.
no teeth left after that one.
So, Double Matt with a wonderful KO. Our main card is still going to continue. We have 3 more fights on the main card before we get to our co-main and our main. Your boy's up now here, Balian. Spider, he's going to be fighting Trixie here. I know you were looking forward to this fight.
I don't have any boys. I don't take favorites, all right? Don't start that, because then...
You enjoy watching him. You enjoy watching him.
That's true, I do. All right, let's go.
All right, beautiful. Welterweight, nice matchup. I like it. Masvidal, dark horse in the welterweight division because he has that bottom stat, D. He's got like a 91 or a 92 off his back. He's a striker. You can play against GSP and still do enough to survive off the bottom.
Oh, 100%. It's going to be an interesting fight. These guys are both very talented fighters on the Xbox side, so... I don't know. I haven't really played these. I can't really play Spider due to the connection issues, obviously, in a peer-to-peer game. But it does get a bit laggy.
They sound like excuses to me, mate. I don't know what you're talking about.
I do play Tricky a lot. I do play him a lot. He's kind of had the upper hand on me recently, to be completely honest with you. Mm-hmm. So he's a great fighter. I just know that Spider's going to want to keep this on the feet and try to dominate that way.
We'll see, man. I mean, I assume Tricky's well-rounded, all over the place.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's very... Not that he's going to go for takedowns, but Tricky knows that trick there, if you will, to stop any double leg takedown and reverse it into a side saddle. He's one of those guys. He understands the game, the meta. So this should be a very interesting fight. I think he's like top 10 on the Xbox ranked leaderboards for the past maybe 3 seasons. So
I mean, Spider's always shown up creatively. He's always put on good fights, but he doesn't always take the win home. I think he's the kind of fighter who's content to put on a good performance. He doesn't always feel like he needs to win. I'm sure he likes to win, but it was a good fight and he got to showcase his skills. He's okay with that. Someone like Tricky with the GSP, he might take that away from him tonight. He might just ground and pound him out and not let that happen. So you've got to bet Spider's going to want to show up as much as he can and do what he can here as well. Baptize some falls, hopefully.
And we look at the records here. Trix in the ESFL, 5-2, and his only 2 losses off. And those are some top-notch competitors. So like I said, he's very good. He's very well versed. And his strongest game is striking mixed with takedown. So he's going to fight almost just like GSP. And Spider 5-6 in season 1, 3-4 in season 2. Reiterating the fact that you said earlier, he's out there to have fun and put on a show.
Oh yeah, here we go. We're going to touch him up the bow. Dude, I still do not know how to do that. I'm not even joking. The amount of people that bow at me, and I'm like, I still don't know, dude. Like, I have no idea. Like, I'll play the game. I'll compete. I don't know how to bow. Like, all right, sorry. Back to the fight. Man, already trading some nice techniques. You see Spider using those feints on the outside. He wanted that knee, man. That was pretty...
He wanted that Askren feeling.
He almost set that up pretty goddamn well. I mean, if Tricky shoots, he's got to be careful of that, even as a threat right now. Love the boxing right now.
Body jabs.
Yeah, Tricky's doing
anything to the body.
These feints really pulling out the offensive Tricky right here. I mean, he's double jabbing nicely, though. Trix is picking the range at which he throws these shots really nicely. Just in range for that leg kick. Didn't do too much, though, but there's a lot of good lead handwork from Tricky. And he's getting in and out and resetting. It's very GSPS, very bladed stancey. I'm in, I'm out. I'm landing these short shots, these jabs. And oh, nice leg kick catch, though.
I'm sure that's exactly what he wants to look like right now.
All right.
Got a leg kick here. Nice body.
He's slipping to the outside.
2 minutes into this fight. Pretty technical fight so far, Balian. No one trying to overthrow here and get countered. Good, a lot of respect here.
Spider got to watch that lead hook from that hand from Tricky. He's slipping to the outside. It's nice to get around that jab, but he has been jab lead hooking. He'll double up on that, but here they are in the clinch. First grappling exchange of the fight. Short shot to the body and a nice break by Spider. Oh, content to hold the block right there, though. That's on Spider-like.
Yeah, Tricky was trying to get some grappling exchange in there. Good job from Spider. Break free. And that's really the only pressure we've seen from Tricky is he's content of just letting it go here with some nice picked shots.
Yes.
Nice accuracy.
Spider now changing up the tempo, pushing forward a little bit and getting tagged a little bit on the way in. I mean, he was content to sit on the back foot before, but now wheeling his way forward, trying to whip off some nice combinations. Catches a nice right hook to the body and then nice slip to the outside by Tricky. Nice straight right, follows up, lead hook and then lead hook to the body. And Spider slipping there, but he's not really landed much since they broke from that clinch. There's that Superman.
Minute 30 left in this fight here on the main card of the Jeff Harrell Exhibitional. Brought to you here on a Saturday night. First card in 10 months, Bailey.
There
it's
we
been
go.
fun.
I love it. Yeah, it's good. And those leg kicks on add up a little bit now. So many fakes from these men. Fakes to the body with the jab, fakes to the head with the jab. Ooh, trading hooks on the inside, though. Maybe Spider feels like he can get that chin stack to play in his favor here. Nice, gets out of the range of the lead hook. There, that big right hook to the body, man. That's probably his best shot of this round so far. 3-4 times he's landed that now. Found a way to whip it in on the last punch of his combination several times. Real tight trading, and this is good head movement from Tricky to slip the outside of that lead uppercut as well. Good head movement from both fighters. Oh, both trading uppercuts as well.
Oh, that switch kick to the body.
Oh,
nice head kick there from Spider. Spider putting on the pressure here with the last 10 seconds.
Those jabs, man, both men. Little Mirry there, nice pull counter. Ooh, straight right land into the body kick too. I mean, look at that, 14-19. 103 strikes from Tricky though. That is high for someone like GSP in an opening round right here, man. I mean, I don't think you can keep that pace up. Trading jabs. There's the turning sidekick. Ooh, right on the money and right in close as well. And there is the fake teep. Boom, and gets hit with the sidekick though. So, you know, Spider trying to get something flashy off right here. And there was a jab, another one, it might be the same one, but a good competitive first round. I mean, both men doing well, both men doing what their fighters do well also.
Yeah, great job here right now between these two guys. They don't want to make a mistake. I mean, these guys are very good fighters, very talented fighters. And if you go too heavy...
Oh, God.
Jeez. Right off the hop, eh?
I know. Dirty. So much. I tell you what, combination of the night so far, straight punch into the lead uppercut. It's been working for everybody that's been throwing it. And I like to see a leg kick behind it. Spider so content to trade right here with Tricky, man. He's literally sitting in the pocket sometimes just holding that block. Planting his feet, waiting for his chance. And again, oh, beautiful. A rear uppercut, lead hook to the body right there. Looping them in. Very Masvidal-esque. And there, planting, throwing the straight right to stop that jab coming in from Trixie, who lands a straight right of his own with the lead hook behind it. There again, but ooh, making the read on that big right hand this time.
Yeah, Spider coming out of this gate hard in the second round.
Again, the cheeky lead hook. There's been no overcommitment to any particular technique, man. Everything they're throwing, you know, it's real hard to get a read on them right here. Oh, beautiful. Stuffs the single leg high crotch. Not happening right there. And it's a few shots to the body and he'll stand up for sure. But yeah, there's been no overcommitment to one single strike. That's why he's faking that teep, man. That teep fake is trying to set that up. Ooh, gets on the outside of the Superman, but whiffs on his own hooks. And there, nice straight right over the top. Cheeky left hook. Uppercut lands, goes back to the left hook. Straight right, bouncing off the block. So good job on the knee of himself. Damn.
I don't know what that hit. It looked like it hit him crisp on the jaw, but apparently not here. So these guys are going back and forth here midway through the second round.
Love the commitment to the snap jab to the body just to chase him out as he fell out of range. That time faking it, pulling out some offense. Slip in outside that, and here comes the head movement of Spider. All that time spent on the block, getting the reads. Cheeky left hook. Lead uppercut, rear uppercut. Snapping through. And off the back foot now, Tricky is being forced to fight. Trying to duck under those hooks, but they ain't coming. And the feints of Spider adding up into this pressure attack.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job here as we come down to the final 2 minutes. The head health of Spider a bit lower. Tricky's doing a great job, but I believe he's going to watch out for that stamina management coming into this third round. He's throwing a lot of spinning kicks, and that might play a factor in the third round because I don't see any of these guys making a colossal mistake at this point in the fight.
Oh, that left hook, though, is landing. I mean, I said at the start of the fight, he's slipping to the right to get out that lead jab, and that left hook is landing more than once. And I mean, one clip on that left hook on a missed slip, that's half the Spider's head health gone. It only takes one more strike to follow it up. So if we see that straight right lead uppercut again, that could put him down right here. The pressure has been non-stop, though, from Spider. He's leaving that jab out there, trying to come back in and trade while he's flashing like a traffic light. It's not good when he's doing that.
Final 30 seconds. Look from that overhand there. And Tricky trying to work that lead leg now. As you see the left leg health dwindling down here of the Spider.
That's straight right. The Masvidal throws are so long, and he's so confident to just sit and just plant it. He's just poking him with it. On the way out, oh, God. And that's the end of the second.
That would have been nasty. A lot of volume again from Tricky. A bit more volume. I believe he has both of these rounds in the bag, but we are commentating. It's hard to actually judge a fight while calling it.
Speak for yourself, mate.
The chat. I'll leave that up for the chat.
Okay, that's fine.
And here we go, third round.
The stamina advantage definitely in the favor of Spider with all that head movement paying up. But look at him here. He's so content to just sit and plant there. He wants the trade. He feels like he needs the trade maybe to land some offense. But Tricky's doing a great job floating. He floats around the outside of that range, just out of hook range. So he'll have to step in to land them hooks. And those pull counters are doing nicely as well. He's sort of touching the chin of Spider and over again. No big shots all at once. And there's a lead hook again. We said it all night. Sits him down.
Oh my God. Stop the damn match.
It's over. Eyes open. Cold KO. And Tricky getting the wheel kick knockout right there on Monsieur Spider. Leaning to the other side this time. Maybe felt the left hook was coming. Wanted to get away from it. The standing lean, man. And this is why I don't straight lean. You got to roll sometimes.
It's tough.
You got to roll under.
Leave yourself open.
I mean,
fantastic fight, though.
It's a fantastic fight. And, a lot of good defensive head movement throughout that fight. That's why he had the stamina advantage. But, you lean when you're planning and that comes at you. There's not much else you could do. You got to duck under. And unfortunately, he didn't. So, takes it on the chin. And a great fight, though. I'm sure Spider is happy with that performance. He definitely did show up to put on that performance side. So, we're all, great fight, mate. Great fight. It's an exhibition, D. It's an exhibition.
It's just an exhibition. It's a fantastic showcase here. We teep to the flying knee there, but no success. But you can't feel bad. Tricky, very, very good player on the Xbox side. Always top 10, like I was talking about earlier. So, fantastic job by the guys. But we're going to continue going on with this card. We have 4 fights left, I believe. Maybe 5 fights. Sorry, Bailey. 5 fights left on this main card. Dylan 99 is fighting Nico Goat, and that's up next. That's a PlayStation fight, I believe. Yes, it is. Looks like it's going to be in the lightweight division. And if I know anything, it's going to be Dylan's going to be picking Conor McGregor. But maybe I don't know anything. I could be wrong with that as well.
Please, mate. You know something. Ridiculous.
Yeah, well, he's 8-3. Dylan's 8-3. That's a very solid record in ESFL. His striking is phenomenal. That's his main go. But Nico Goat 5-0. So this is a massive fight. He's 5-0 in the ESFL. So
yeah.
And he's more.
I can hear that. I heard the computer in the background or something just whirring away. I was like, we can hear a mic. Someone's gonna say something. Dylan wants that Conor McGregor, as you said. Nico, claiming to be 5-0. I read that on the scout report. I was like, was he really? I don't remember.
Maybe he's 2-1. It's been a long time back since we've done one of these things, but let's let these gentlemen decide here. I'm excited to.
Yeah, well, give us a little breakdown. I have to just do a little technical thing.
Yeah, so I haven't seen Dylan fight in quite some time, but coming with an 8-3 record ish, he said. I mean, maybe he's 7-4. You don't know, but he said he wants to decapitate his opponent. And same with Nico, he wants to have a brutal KO. So these guys just looking to take each other's heads off here at the exhibition, as far as I'm concerned. And we're getting this fight underway. And they're both Conor McGregors. These are hard to this quality right now, to be honest with you.
Let's fucking go, Nico, brother. Yeah, let's fucking go.
And I hear Ed Parker in the background. I believe that's Ed Parker. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But anyways, Dylan R is in the blue corner. Nico in the red corner. Both guys have solid records in the ESFL.
And the mirror match.
Good exchanges early on.
Always
the mirror
match,
man. Like I was saying, it's tough early.
We've had this discussion so many times. A lot of people are like, oh, mirror match. But honestly, some of the best fights are mirror matches, man. They really are. They bring the best out of both fighters. Even playing through and Nico committing to these 4-punch combinations nice and early here as well. Dylan, slow pace, beautiful rear uppercut, sets up the lead hook and tags him with it right on the chin. That's all you need, man. This is Conor McGregor and Nico trading.
These guys are going cramp. These guys are going ham.
That's dangerous game. You get tagged, you want to sit and trade. I mean,
Oh, he's going for an arm trap here to top man. Now he's
Beautiful.
looking to waste that stamina.
Oh, wow.
Nice denial.
That's some pro
No
tax.
stamina. Yeah, that's a fantastic denial. Great reactions here from Dylan.
And slowed down that offense immediately by Nico, who's committed these little strikes off the back. I mean, they can be so effective to help you get up. Full guard can be a real tough spot. You know, it's very easy to keep people trapped in full guard if you know what you're doing. You have to use them strikes sometimes to set up your get up, and Dylan just hammering away at the body right here, giving him no chances. And again, the deny right here. There, though, the arm trap, like you said, beautiful job. Look at that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Gee, please break that down for us, man.
Basically, what's happening here is Nico's trying to Dylan's stamina, which is more of an exploit to it more than anything. But here we go. We're going to go for a submission. That's going to be tough to do with even stamina with both Conor McGregor's right off the hop. But good job to get his guard back, because like you said earlier, that's a tough spot to be at when you're just sitting in someone's guard. Yeah,
it is. And there's a double fake to the same side. Passes on through. Dylan now can tempo to hold this top position. This is a 5-round fight. I think it has been noted that that was perhaps an accidental decision. But, oh, short elbow from the lead arm right there. Cracking through. Damn,
great job in this ground and pound. This is great ground and pound here from Dylan. Great control.
He had some
Look at the control here, Balian.
Great ground.
Look at the stamina depleting. It's fantastic here. So we come into our final minute
from full guard as well
of the first round.
This is the mirror match, man. The guy on top and the bottom, you know, he always has a big advantage in the mirror match. And Dylan, man, really taking advantage of that. Nico, 5-0 coming into this, like we said, and Dylan taking it to him in every sense of the word. How did this end up on the ground? I don't remember.
It's a fast pass. It's a fast sport, Bay. It's a fast
That's
sport.
your answer. It's a fast sport.
It's a fast sport. I can't remember. Things happen. These guys were throwing. But Dylan R here still in the hot position. He's been up here for a while. Now he's looking for this half guard damage with the elbows, going body to the head. Body to the head.
Oh, man. I think it was a knockdown, actually, that they got it to the ground. An early rock from Dylan, and then Nico decided to plant, commit, and throw back. And that's what got him rocked and dropped. So Nico has to be careful of that, man. If you get hurt against Conor, you can't really sit there and try and retrade. You've got to get out. Beautiful whiff on the side kick. Rear uppercut into the lead hook, back and Dylan up right there. Slipping off, trying to run that left straight. Nothing doing. And 1-4 over the
Nico
back.
trying to get some work back here. He was held on the ground there for most of the round. He's trying to get off here, but he's got to watch out for that stamina too. It got kind of depleted there during those ground exchanges.
That 1-2's coming right down the middle. Again, man. I mean, Nico is putting this pressure on. He's causing these mistakes, these faults out of Dylan here. It's almost done. Oh, the trade.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that trade with that low. Dylan are trying to pick his shots here. But Nico, though, they're standing right in the octagon. They don't want to push back.
Yeah, and Nico's throwing 4-punch combinations right here. I mean, he does not care about that stamina. Nice lead leg side kick. Catches it with the left hook right there. 1-2.
Little baby
nothing
rock.
doing. Beautiful. Tornado kick, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, right there. Snaps down. I mean, the commitment to the MMA from Dylan here is what is winning him this fight for sure.
And now we're back here in the half guard. Looks like he might try to push up. No, goes for full mount.
Stuff that
now he's got
too.
full mount with a stamina advantage. We'll see what Dylan R wants to do here. 3 minutes left here in the second round.
Nico, man, dude, such a good job catching those arms, but not this time. No block left here. Damn, that was close. Okay.
Yeah, great job here from Dylan R, man. He's just putting on the pressure on the ground here with Conor McGregor. Even stats, though, too, Bay. So these fights are really, really fun to watch.
Nice little short.
Because it's not like anybody has a massive advantage here on the ground.
Exactly, but Dylan
Stats-wise.
definitely confident enough to take it there. And when you have that top position, I mean, it's not easy to get up. Oh, man, Nico a little too eager there. And again, Dylan's going to be content to hold this position right here, stuffing it under, working them shots to the body. The full guard transition just goes on through right here. Ooh.
And that's what I like to see from Nico. I like to see him get his guard there, but I block one of these posture ups.
Honestly,
this seems to be the problem in this fight.
It's just great control from Dylan in this top position.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get good at full guard, you can do a lot
he's
of
unloading.
damage, man.
He is unloading.
I love this position for this exact reason, man. It's real easy to just maintain full guard. I don't even try and pass these days. But back on the feet, good job. Let's see what Nico can do here. He's been pushed to the limit in this fight. There's a beautiful... but he lands it! The right hand over the top.
That's 2 rocks now. That is 2 rocks for Nico.
Yeah, man. As much as Dylan has been, dominating the ground game and a little bit of the stand-up, Nico has been finding the shots on the feet, man.
Yeah, he's picking his shots wisely here. 40 seconds left. 2 rocks here. Nico, but Dylan with all the control on the as we come down to our final 25 seconds.
Some people can just find that chin, and he stepped out with the right hand over the top, caught in mid-transition, and clocked him right there. That's all it took. That 1-2 almost firing right down the middle here. And Nico dropping those full punch combinations now as expected. The stamina's wearing on. Really just looking
stamina could be a problem here. This is not a scheduled 5-round, but I believe there was a mistake when they picked this fight. So I don't think they're going to make it to the 5th round based off the stamina. But nonetheless, a great fight. Great top control from Dylan, but great comeback here from Nico, landing his shots, getting those rocks, and staying in the fight.
They are now, mate, because you've said it, haven't you? Oh, my goodness. When these fights go down to this level of stamina, that's when you start to see, who is the more skilled striker, who's got the patience. Sometimes anyone can blitz someone. If your defense is not enough to stop the forward offense, is sometimes you can get taken out early just because of that. But when it's down to the wire, you only get 2 shots. It's about when you throw it, how you throw it, making your opponent miss, making them think you're going to strike, finding the openings. That's when it gets real technical right here. And Nico committing to that rear uppercut, trading in the pocket, trying to land it. There's a 3-punch combo. Again, he's just trying to sneak it in there. He's just trying to whip that uppercut in.
Yeah, it's pretty much a complete mirror match on the feet. I'm seeing these guys going shot for shot. Right? Nice. He loves that body jab there.
It's a nice jab fake into that body jab. Landing the straight. Dylan has been getting these roundhouses in the elbow, just falling a little short out of range here. 3-punch combo ending with the straight right there and the big left hand. Dylan just sitting on that classic jab for that jab rear hook. He's landed it there again. Just keeps bouncing off the block. Keeps trying to throw it now 3-4 times in a row. And now Nico switching to southpaw for the first time in the fight.
Yeah, Nico's trying out southpaw here. Not sure why. Maybe he just wants a different angle on attacks here. Nice body kick there to push him back.
Yeah, nice little.
Oh, he's got to watch out for them. He should have attacked him. The stamina went low. But like you said, one mistake here with this kind of stamina depletion could be night-night.
Ooh, lead hook and then rear uppercut to the body right here, man. I mean, Nico's got to be careful. That uppercut's a great shot. He's looking for it, but it does leave him open right here, especially if that lead hook from Dylan can whip round mid-transition. He'll catch him with it on the chin. Oh, no! Very Weidman Rockhold-esque there.
Yeah. The stamina right now, Bailey. If someone does miss that, 3-piece combo right now, I can see it happening. I can really see it happening. Nice job here working.
We've got to hope that someone does. 2 minutes left. This is not supposed to be a 5-round fight. They've gone ahead and scheduled it anyway. There's a cheeky lead hand. But Dylan, man, just the jab, rear hand, jab, rear uppercut, whatever he wants, man. That's all he's always looking for. And now it just takes one duck from Nico, and he'll land that uppercut. He just needs to make the read.
Yeah, Nico. Oh, he landed on that one. Nico, he's going to attack.
The little
can't finish him off there.
Hand plant roundhouse to the head, nothing working. This is where the stamina man is just.
Yeah, this is where they stare at each other with their hands down. They just got to continue to work each other. And watch out for the counters.
Still looking for that lead hook. He's trying to beat the off the jab. He's trying to beat the uppercut and the rear right hook to it. As soon as that jab comes out, he can sneak it in there, but he's just falling a little short, man. You got to make them reads at this stage in the fight. It's the only way through. Oh, Dylan trying to finish.
High risk maneuver right there with no stamina.
Jumping roundhouse to the body does land, but it's just not enough to get a rock right here, and it is going to go to a 4th round. And who do we blame for this?
Me.
Yes.
I mean, I did say it.
Ooh,
look at that stamina, man. These guys can barely breathe out there. They're going to need... Oh, man. So we're going to continue with this fight?
No, let's cut them off. How dare they? No, we will give the... It's what the fans want, right? I think, maybe.
Maybe we... I don't know. A lot of risky maneuvers there late in that round. One mistake. I mean, you land a head kick after that missed spinning body kick, and it's over.
Well, right now...
So let's see how much stamina gets back here. It will go up, but after the first 50 seconds here, babe, we're going to be back to maximum of a 2-strike combo.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's a story for me is Nico's lead hook. And, Dylan trying to land that uppercut and that big right hand. I mean, that's what Dylan's doing. Jab, rear uppercut, jab, left hook. So it's not too predictable, but Nico might be able to sneak that lead hook in there right after the jab. The big body kick coming out too. It's all about.
I'm surprised Dylan hasn't tried to get back on the ground there. He was doing such a great job on the ground.
Oof.
And but maybe he thinks he can just knock him out on the feet. 4 minutes left here in the 4th round. of a 3-round scheduled fight.
I mean, it's one of those things, you got your opponent hurt, they're low on stamina, you think you can knock them out, but you realize you've only got one shot to do it with, because very rarely you're going to land both those strikes right now, and you got to catch them swinging, but they can hit you if you're trying to press that offense. So there's the lead hook. Oh, there's the rear uppercut off the jab. Finally lands it. Pushing him back to the cage right here. Whipping it in, trying to land it, trying to stay on that rear left hand as well. Now to switch back to orthodox. He had some good success earlier on in the fight with this. So many uppercuts here.
Yeah, this is getting to danger territory here. It's almost like one punch he can throw. Now he's getting caught. There goes the body.
You can see Dylan committing to it over and over and over again. Knows he just needs to touch him, just touch him with it. Much easier to just touch the body up towards the end of the fight.
Double rock.
The double rock with the uppercuts.
Double uppercut, double rock, 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
I hope we get a double knockout. They're going to throw this on strike. Oh, jab, rear uppercut, jab, rear uppercut again. There's the left hook. Head kick on the end of the block. Oh, he's still up though. Somehow.
Oh my goodness.
Mate.
Let's see what he tries to do. Dylan are trying to take a back here now, but Nico knows it's coming, denies it. Now he's got top position with 2 minutes left.
I mean,
Had a free get up there, but
I don't think
there's no denial.
I don't think either of them are going to do anything. Damn.
What a transition here. Dylan is dominating on the ground as far as I'm concerned.
He really, really is, man. Every transition, and he's had great ground and pound. He's got real strong posture, and been able to just land ground and pound from full guard and half guard really successfully. And like you said,
there we go. That's what we like to see, Nico. What a move there. Now he's back on full guard top here. Let's see if he postures up and try to get some damage in. We got 50 seconds left.
We've seen so many same side fakes on the ground. Oh,
the ref didn't like it.
Damn.
Mario did not like that one.
Yeah.
45 seconds left here.
Look at him. Wheel kick. It's the only way. Oh, touch him up. That lead side kick. Ooh, jab into the lead hook off the same side. Oh, flick and miss. That's how that first KO happened. Charging that head kick. Did Aldo? Oh, no. The body was open. The body was there for the win. His body's hurt.
One-shot MMA.
Dylan has forgotten how hurt Nico's body is. There it is. Flashing red. He got to land one shot. That's it.
We're going to a fifth and final round here. These guys can barely
If this goes to a decision, I mean, it's ridiculous. Oh,
there were some crazy shots.
That could have been the fight right there. The block breaker on the head kick. UFC 2 style.
And I'm going back to our statistician here, Luber, who got some information from Nico. He said the fight would end with okay. We have yet to see that, Nico.
Yeah.
We need to see it.
Yeah, you said you would land it. I mean, you almost got it off right there, but they touch him up straight, rear uppercut again all day. That lead hook from Nico. This is like
Kimbo Slice versus Data 5000 again.
Oh, Jesus, let's not talk about that. Bloody hell. Oh, how did that not take him out? How did that not full plant?
I have no idea what's going on.
Liver shot, just not enough stamina to power it through. Neither fighter has anything. I mean, he's just eating it. How is that? I mean, there it is. Oh, he's blocking though. His head.
Does he have any?
He might as well keep blocking it. I mean, there we go.
Goodness, man. It's Rock City.
Straight left.
Rock City. Now he's got no stamina.
Oh my God! Doesn't block. This is ridiculous right now.
Yeah, this is next level of lack of cardio. I'll tell you. Fifth and final round right here.
Is there a vomit animation?
I don't know.
The leg kicks now.
I don't know.
Again,
He's somehow got his block up there.
Nico keeps. If these were normal roundhouses, I mean, he might have done a little bit more damage to the body by now. I think.
They are literal zombies at this point, Balian. We've got 3 minutes left here in the final round here.
Honestly, I can't wait till we get a fight with some better quality as well, because I think 5 rounds of this is bad on the eyes.
Yeah. Brings me back to the hammer fight earlier.
Oh my goodness. Nice block. Rear uppercut. How is this?
It's also, Balian, I know you like calling
the third round.
It's difficult for you to call the shots here as they come out at 1 mile per hour.
I know. I could do, but it's not too exciting. There's the big lead. Freaking. It doesn't matter. With a big hook to the body. Drops him there. On top again. Nico, man. That's his second knockdown. Won this round, won in the last round. He's got to take those final 2 right there. If nothing else big happens, they got a little bit of time. Dylan might have to turn this up if he wants to win it.
This is one of the most ridiculous fights I've ever watched.
It's
up there.
so
it is up there.
stupid.
There's been no stamina for 2 rounds straight.
Nobody can win this. Oh, there we go.
Rock. There's been 35 rocks.
Sometimes you give Conor McGregor 99 on the chin.
Oh my God,
another
another
one.
rock.
How is it?
Whoa,
There we go.
collapsed.
Rory
Cardiac
McDonald-esque.
Cardiac arrest.
Just the pain was too much. Falling like McDonald Lawler too.
And we're coming back to the ground.
He
Look at
hits
Nico.
the
He's actually
switch.
whipping it. Yeah,
Oh
he's
my God.
doing some great jobs here. Great job.
I
He
can't
bows to him
believe
there
it.
with the last minute. Balian still does not know how to bow in this game, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know how. One shot each. Can you even end the fight like this?
I mean,
you
let's
fake
see
and you
what
run out of
happens.
stamina.
Final 30 seconds. Come on, guys. We need something.
I just
we need a
can't
finish.
believe that there's no head movement. A slip strike.
Oh!
Beautiful.
That's it.
Was that Nico or
That is it.
Dylan?
Yeah, Nico.
Nico caught him.
won.
Lead hook and then the
Nico.
uppercut on the way down. Oh,
Oh my
God.
goodness.
What, 10 seconds left. You go for all of
Yeah.
that and that's how it ends. Oh God.
It was like that for 2 straight rounds to 1 punch stamina.
That's
Oh
just
my goodness.
reset
Absolute
all of the
madness.
momentum in the stream for us.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, that's why we don't
Alright.
do 5-round fights, quite clear. That's why we don't do
It's
it.
tough, yeah. That's why we save him for the main.
I think chat enjoyed it, so it's fine. Yeah.
That's good then. That's good. I mean, it kept me on my feet there. Honestly, I don't know how many rocks were in that fight. I didn't look at the stats, but it was pretty crazy. It must have been 10 for each guy. At least. All right. Let's look what's on next docket here. It looks like we got Top Man Stan versus Davey. Davey H. I believe so. Take a quick peek here.
Yeah. And it looks like they're good to go. Although there are some microphones switched on, if we could kill them
If
mics.
you get them to turn off the mics, yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Oh, props to Dylan.
Oh, they're listening to it.
And they're talking to each other, that's fine. All right, let's move on over. Like you said, Davey, Matijchenko, please
Oh, he's taking on Matty. Yeah, he's taking on Matty.
enlighten us.
Yeah, Luber contacted him earlier. He said he signed up to pre-United, but however that did not happen. So now he's gonna fight Davey here. He's 0-4 in the ESFL, but keep in mind the ESFL is top of the leaderboards here, so it's not easy to get wins here. It just doesn't happen like that
Oh, it
unless you're
isn't.
maybe 5
100%.
names. It is what it is. He's taking on Davey, and Davey's 2-1. He's a vet in the league as well, so this should be good. He's definitely a better striker than a grappler. So we'll see what happens here. We've seen some crazy stuff. I just hope it doesn't happen what last time there, Bailey. That kind of was a difficult fight to call. At least the quality here is better. That's for sure. But Matty here, knowing that Dave's a decent player, so they have respect for one another. This should be a fun fight. And keep in mind, it is the exhibitional. Let's keep it friendly here. Let's get into this one. We got 3 more
is
after
good.
this one. So
I'm glad we don't get another Conor mirror match. It's nice.
yeah, it's tough. It's
Whoa.
tough.
I mean, it was good, but 5 rounds, 3 rounds. What a great fight. Go to decision. Have a good time. Joe Lazon, my man. What a great little cheeky pick right there. Joe Lazon, man, has such a diverse moveset. Do you know how many transitions and freaking reversals this man has?
Quite a few.
We'll turn this down a little
A
bit.
lot.
We can hear ourselves.
Do they still have the audio going on?
It's all right. We'll turn it down a little. All right, here we go. Lazon vs. Guida, mate. What a great fight. I love it.
There we go. An even match with some plus fighters, I believe. This should be a good one.
Little gentleman's agreement before the bout, perhaps. Mm-hmm. You know what I do like? Guida's stance in this game is amazing. Hands down, jumping around. He's so fun to play. You just duck and throw them hooks over the top. But let's go. I don't even remember who's fighting because my brain doesn't
Matty
work.
and Davey.
There we go.
It's Matty and Davey here. And remember, Matty 0-4, but he had some really tough fights, and that was the beginning of his career. So he did tell our statistician Luber that he's ready for this fight, and his skill set has went up since then. So here we go.
Unfortunately, we don't have much audio, guys, because they are listening to it back. So I'm sorry there's no audio from these shots, but the pressure from Matty right here, standing right in the pocket in front of Davey. I mean, Joe Lazon, not the best chin, not the best striking. Nice slips to the outside, though. Returns with a straight right and lands a little uppercut of his own off the lead hook as well. Got to be
Look at
careful.
the boxing of Joe Lozon here from Davey. I love it.
I know.
I'm just looking for this Clay the Carpenter Guida to nail a double leg and dominate the top position.
I mean, he might get it, but you know that, on the ground, Davey's got to have a lot of options in terms of transitions with that Lozon pick, man. He has every reversal in the book, it seems like, but Maddie's
he does.
pressure on the inside here, really taking advantage of that short range that the Guida has. Those tight hooks, and right here, man, he can't throw these leg kicks. I know he's looking for the outside leg kick. He hit it on the exit there, which is pretty dangerous enough. But when you've got a pressure fighter coming at you, trying to land leg kicks is not the best decision. He's just running into that left hand over and over and over again.
I love it, man. He's coming out with that forward pressure here, trying to get it done here. We got 2 minutes left in this 2 minutes, 50 seconds.
Ooh.
Davey versus Matty. Demer out here with Bailey, and hope you're enjoying the night so far. We still got 3 fights after this.
Cheeky little left hook breaks it through there, but sits and plants to try and return. Classic a jabber uppercut lead hook. We saw that dominate season 2. I think every knockout on one card was basically with that combo right there. And actually see Matty still holding it in the tool belt. Stop that oncoming fighter. And Davies' head health is so low, but he's caught another rock right here. Oh my God. Another little lead hook.
They're firing in the phone booth.
And
They're firing in the phone booth.
Trying to catch that pull counter. He's not going to get him away from that hook. You have to try and roll underneath right here. Nice straight to the body, trying to stick it to the Carpenter in the gut. But Matty's still coming forward, D, despite all this.
Yeah, these guys are just standing and banging here. I think they're just putting on a classic. They did pick Clay Guida and Joe Lozon, so I believe it's more of a who's going to get knocked out first kind of match here, as far as I can see.
I mean, so much good grappling between the two of them, and we're just seeing striking right now. I love that outside leg kick, but I mean, I feel like he's going to get a big left hand to the face if he keeps trying to snap that in there.
Yeah, if you don't set that lead leg kick up like that, open to at least a 2-punch combo on when you unload.
Ooh, jab lead hook really closing the distance for him right there to be enough in that pocket to sit plant down on that big left hook right there from Matty, and he's doing a real good job finding his range here. Davey's still
great pressure here.
Yeah, I mean
great pressure from Matty.
Ooh, there's the single. Love it. Let's see some.
Oh, here we go.
Some Lozon.
20 seconds left. Secures the takedown into half guard.
It's just a shame.
Clay off his back. Let's see what Matty can do. In this situation, you really don't want to do much for Matty. You really just sit here and deny transitions and try to get him to blow his stamina before the end round or the round ends.
Yeah, it's good though. Nice little snap down at the end around the pipe. Beautiful.
All right. No audio in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. We can blame Matty and Davey for that. They have audio on their.
We cannot.
Bailey's trying to compromise here, and he can't turn them up. So here we go, second round.
Yeah. Again, that left hook, man. I mean, that's been landing for everybody tonight. Just jab and then big rear hook. I mean, that's big damage. You know, that's the most damaging punch you really have, and apart from, depending on the timing of it, just as a stationary target. Big hook, and he's landing it over and over again. No wonder Davey's taking a lot of damage. And commits to the 3 punches to the body, though. Ooh. Gets it off. And then a snap little roundhouse as well.
Yeah, Davey's unloading here. Nice combos. Hop here. Yeah. Get it into this round. Ooh, nice jab uppercut there. Looking for that pull counter.
If you check the body health of Matty, man, I mean, that's actually lower than the head health right here. And Davey's all good on the body. Just needs to keep those hands up. Matty really not committed to that body attack at all. Just all on that big left hook that keeps landing for Davey, just leaving himself in there too much. I'd love to see some feints, Davey. Just pulling out some of the offense rather than just wandering in, wading, committing to it. He's just walking into the range here. And oh my man, caught on the way out there.
Oh, he's got to watch that head held. Nice combo there from Matty.
Just sound the outside of it, Matty. Just unloading beautifully.
Knockdown here for Matty. Still got a lot of time to work in this round.
The stutter step from Matty, they're doing a great job closing that distance. Oh, big whiff. There's the left hook. Drops him
oh, my goodness.
That
was nasty. I don't know why he didn't jump on him there, but that could have been the fight there.
Oh, man. Nice pull counter at the end. That lead uppercut falling short. And here we go. These feints have just gone out the window now, just whiffing, trying to keep him off him. But the double jab from Matty right here. He's got him against the cage. Whipping in lead hook.
Could be over here. He's on uppercut.
Again, pull counter, the same 3-punch combo that Davey threw earlier. Man. Pull counter once again by Matty. Great read. And big left hand over the top. Picks him apart. Wound up Matty, the pressure.
He was 0-4 in the ESFL. I definitely improved since then. Great job by those two guys picking some off-meta fighters. That's always nice to see in an ESFL exhibition.
Bam.
And they're even. Unlike that Michael Johnson Khabib fight.
They are.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We can remember that one.
That's an even fight right there. So good job by Matty with the knockout there. A nice combination, some nice pressure.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, was it?
Really enjoyed it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's D-Mart here, Bailey in here. We're back. This is the ESFL Harrower Exhibitional for Jeff Harrower. He was the lead gameplay developer for the entire series, 1, 2, and 3. He did leave, so this is a little thing for him. We've had a fantastic fight card so far. We still have 3 more fights. Styles versus Mad Dog, Peyton Prioxis, Ed Parker, Papa Doc. It's about to get lit here. Especially this next fight, Mad Dog. I think he was the last champion. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been 10 months, but he's been the last champion. He did beat Prioxis, and he's taken on Styles, who's got a nasty record as well. So if we dig a bit deeper into this, I'll talk about Styles. I think he's 5-0 or 6-0, one of the two. He's grappler heavy, a very heavy grappler, and he's going against a striker right here. So pressure combos from Mad Dog, but Mad Dog is no slouch on the ground either. I've played with him before. I think he submitted Pry, so he knows what he's doing everywhere, but I think if he wanted to, he prefers striking, standing up, and knocking out his opponent.
These next 3 fights, I mean, they are all high caliber, top tier.
Yeah, you got Styles here.
Best in the world.
He's probably the best grappler. A lot of people think he's one of the best grapplers, Styles. So this is going to be an interesting one. I always watch out. They're one of my favorites to watch.
Hopefully we get it started soon. It looks like there's been a slight delay in finding a fight and putting them together right here. But are we doing votes tonight for knockout of the night and fight of the night, or is that not what the? Have you got one? Have you got a fight of the night so far? Don't say the Conor McGregor mirror match.
No. I think my fight of the night. It's tough. One doesn't really stick out to me if I'm being completely honest. Maybe Word Life and Kellis when he had that second round knockout with the head kick with Valdo. Like, we didn't expect it. They were having a great fight before that moment. There was maybe one rock. They did really well with their stamina management. So Kellis there on the second prelim fight did a really good job and secured his first wins. And they were both newcomers here, so I thought that was my favorite fight maybe performance for both of them of the night so far. No submission so far, though. I would like to see a submission. There's been a lot of knockouts. Hammer won a decision, and I believe that was the only decision so far. Yeah, there's been one decision, and the rest have been all knockouts, straight up. So maybe Styles can whip off a submission win here. He is a ground guy going against Mad Dog. Maybe even Peyton versus Prioxis. They're both very well-versed. But Ed Parker versus Papa Doc's going to be a stand and bang home.
I want to see it. I need to see it.
I want to see it.
Hopefully these two get it back together. Mad Dog titling his broadcast "The King Returns" right here,
He must. I believe he was the last.
We've had a lot of champions.
We've had. But he definitely beat Prioxis. I remember that. There's been a card since then, so he's got something to prove here. He's getting involved. He's a young guy too. I believe he's 15 or 16. I mean, these guys get skill at such a young age these days.
Is that true?
Okay. I believe so. Yeah.
Gonna look out for UFC 4.
He's 9-2 in the ESFL.
It's like 13 when this one came out.
Yeah, maybe he's 16 or 18. He's young and he's good.
I mean, I'm looking forward to when 4 drops, UFC 4 drops, and we see the return of a lot of our previous competitors. Kinetic NRG is probably going to come back. Maybe Matty Ice will come back. Might see a little bit of MMA Throw. Some of these old competitors tearing up the scene. I'm sure. I guess. Do we know who the longest reigning champion was? Any staff members remember that one?
Maybe they can comment in the comment section too. But I believe Advita was up there. And Parker. A lot of big names. Who's the best? Longest reign? Not sure. But I know all those guys have been champions. And we got a comment from Styles here. He's talking about Mad Dog, and he knows Mad Dog was the youngest ESFL champion and one of the greatest strikers. And he likes him. They're good friends. So they both wanted this fight to happen. It's going to be a banger. Grappler versus striker.
Oh, yeah. And they're here. They're good to go. Heavyweight, which is
whatever
you want to make of it, but they're ready to go.
Let's get it on.
Let's get this on.
Not a fan of
First heavyweight fight of the night. We had a light.
The
hammer fight.
Can I ask you, D? Where do you draw the line in ranked? Do you stop at middleweight? Do you go above middleweight?
Middleweight. I can't do light heavyweight because what happens is the movement light heavyweight and heavyweight are the same, and then I believe it's middleweight. They do it in 3 different sectors. So middleweight, welterweight, and lightweight are kind of the same movement speed. A little slower in middleweight, obviously. But once you get up to these other divisions, you land one strike and you could lose the entire fight. That's why I don't play light heavyweight or heavyweight. I just feel like there's more room for error.
That's how the sport works, D. I mean, that's more realistic.
That's why I don't play the game. You know, I'm more of like a video game. That competitive edge, but you also don't want to go out there and get your head taken off after dominating after a round or two.
Well,
from
MMA, mate. You know, that's what makes a sport.
It
good.
is MMA. That's why I don't play those heavier divisions. That's where I draw the line. You ask where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line.
I do want to say. I mean, it's a great point, though. You know, MMA, like it can literally, you know, someone can win the whole fight and then lose in an instant. Like no one loses in a football match. They're winning. You know, like
exactly.
Whatever the scoring is in American football.
There's no miracles when you're up 5-0.
Exactly, right? You know.
That ain't happening. But here we go. We got Mad Dog. Styles. It's next.
There we go, man. And look, women's bantamweight, great division. Styles 16-3 over Styles right here. And they fought before, and they're going to get it on right now. I love the cyborg pick, Sarah, but man, the grappling heavy strategy, like you said, such a great grappler here. Let's see if he can take Cyborg down. Oh my goodness, running straight into an uppercut and a lead hook right there.
Yeah, we're getting off the gate hard here. We got Cyborg picked from Mad Dog, looking to take the head off of Styles early on in this fight. 4
combinations in a row. 4 lead hook, rear uppercut combinations in a row right there. There we go, another one, man. You know, for Styles, he just needs to slow the fight down and just get Mad Dog to just keep swinging and try and get that stamina down a little bit. Maybe chop that lead leg down a little bit because Cyborg will slow. But just again and again and again with these takedown attempts here, D. Not setting them up at all, just really looking for them.
Yeah, with that McMahon pick, you know he wants the takedown, but I would like to see a better setup here. You go for the cage push here. See what he can do here.
Wow.
No fake, right into it. No fake, right into it, side control.
Belly to belly suplex coming off right there for Styles. McMahon, heavy top pressure, great grappler. And Mad Dog's got to find a way back to the feet right here. Cyborg not too bad off the back, but got to be patient. Can't rush through anything. It's so early in this first round. And really, the amount of damage and stamina you give up at this point in the fight could determine the whole rest of the fight.
Yeah, and you can see Styles, this is where he wants to be. Very tough, heavy. Nice denial there. Mount attempt by Mad Dog. But Mad Dog just has to keep patient, get back to his guard. Nice denial again, though. Sarah McMahon with those top heavy stats. We all know she's a fantastic wrestler in real life. And in this game, she's great in this division.
Beautiful job, man. It's real hard to transition off the knee to the body. You know, usually there's a little window as your opponent throws a strike. But if they go for that knee to the body, it becomes a lot harder to get that straight transition. 2 denies into the crucifix. This is real bad right here. 2 minutes left in this round here, D, to work from this crucifix position.
Yeah, like we were talking earlier, this is the best position in the game if you're a top-heavy grappler. Nice denial there.
Oh, God.
Nice fake here from Mad Dog. He got out of it, but he's right into side saddle. So anybody watching right now, that's what you want. You want to get to side control, grab that crucifix, and dominate. Now he has a backside control.
And this has got to feel good for Styles, man. You know, Mad Dog, the last champion that we had in PlayStation for ESFL right here, and he's on, you know, side turtle defense right now, just taking short shots and lowering that block. And there's still, you know, a minute left in this round for Mad Dog to work. Styles to work, excuse me.
Yeah, and I think Styles is going to take his time here. A couple fakes. He does have the top position. And obviously the striking differential is huge, but also the grappling differential is pretty huge.
It is as well.
It's a classic matchup here, Bjorn. One of my favorite ones to watch in these video games.
Again, committing to that rear uppercut, left hook, keeping the pressure is what you need to do right here. Did get taken down at the cage, but Styles did nothing but throw takedown attempts out. So you've got to be real careful here. Expect that to be coming all the time. But again, the Styles is just slowing down the fight. This is all we need to say, you know, just slow down the fight, slow down the fight. Mad Dog's just going to lose the stamina. You've done everything you needed to do this round. Why commit to anything else? Why put yourself at risk? But a good job a little bit towards the end by Mad Dog, landing what he needed to. And like we said, you're against a grappler, you're probably going to get taken down. If you are going to get taken down, it's probably going to happen in the first round. If you make it out the first round, okay, good. Reset, back on the feet. We've lost a bit of stamina. Let's try and find some openings for my strikes. And there's a big left hook to the body. That was nice.
Yeah, Mad Dog known for sprawling and brawling. So let's see if he can get some better reads on these takedown attempts. And where he wants it. Second round, Mad Dog, Styles. Here we go.
Nice little cheeky touch-up of gloves right there. Nice work. Pumping the fake jab here. Slip around the outside and boom, right hand over the top. Not
This
bad
is
here.
exactly what Mad Dog wants.
Wow.
He's got to deny that. Easy denial for Mad Dog. No setup whatsoever
Rolling
from
the
Styles.
head. Stuff to the mat. Pulls the leg out. Easy peasy. And Mad Dog now coming with the pressure. They're trading strikes a little bit more now. Styles not coming to the takedown as much. Maybe Fuzzy needs to, does need to set it up. No head movement. Nice. Gets on the outside, but no single leg stuff right there. And the forward pressure, that lead leg nice and high. Mad Dog ready to flick that out. Got some body kicks and knees coming in here, but just choosing to box only right now. Maybe too scared to commit to knees and kicks. Too easily caught. Don't want to give Styles an opportunity, especially considering how this fight's gone so far. And the stamina differential,
You're right on that, Balian.
not too bad either, D.
No, the stamina is good. Everything is good right now. I think you're right about Mad Dog. He's just taking time here. He doesn't want to overcommit. Yeah, there's that knee you're talking about, but it left that open right there. And let's see what he can do with this. He's got this single collar here, right into the tie. Is he going to go for a takedown? I'm assuming after denial. There it is.
No
Right
fake.
to side control.
Outside trip, and yeah, man, knew exactly where he would land right there. Wow, gets the sprawl off the knee to the body. Maybe Styles
very
did
quick.
not expect that coming. I mean, that's usually quite hard to hit in the half guard. No, just pulling half guard. Wise decision. You do not want to get stuffed and give up your stamina right now.
No, you don't want to go for these power moves against very good competition. It just usually doesn't work out. The reaction time of these guys
you
is spot
say
on.
that.
As you say, a back take, that's not going to...
Ooh, arm
opponent.
triangle reversal.
Ooh.
Great job making the read. I mean, you've got to imagine, maybe he felt the threat of the submission when he was in that sprawl position and rolled to half guard. So he did not get caught in a guillotine right there, and then felt the arm triangle coming, but tries to make a pass, doesn't get it, and he's right back where he started here, D.
Yeah, there's a bit of a stamina advantage happening here for Styles. Not much, a bit, as we come in the final 2 minutes for second round.
The speed at which cut through right there with that half guard transition, but the straight back here on the hips and up, man. 1 minute 15.
That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. Now he's got to get in some work down in the...
Okay, Mad Dog still putting on the pressure right here. Styles trying to find a nice little home. Ooh, there's the looping uppercut to the body. Left hook, rear uppercut again. The shots that Mad Dog's been looking for all fight. The confidence that Mad Dog's pressing forward with, though. I like it. Knows he's done some damage, not enough. And there's the flicking little leg out. Sorry, excuse me, flicks the lead leg out there, I should say, catching the body. A little too hesitant to do that early on with only 20 seconds left. Maybe not too worried about giving up that position, but lands, and there's the rear uppercut again, and the teep off the back. And look at the head and body health on Styles, man. He's taking a beating. Say what you want.
Great job here. Great job from Mad Dog. Finished that round strong, attacking the body. Knee to the body, pushes against the cage. It's been a great fight so far.
Wow, significant strike differential, massive right there. And it's like we said, you know, if you're going to get taken down, it's probably going to happen in that first round. So what are you going to do? Commit, stay calm, try and maintain as much stamina as possible, get up when you can get up, don't take any big risks, and when you're on the feet, make them pay. It's exactly what Mad Dog did that round, but there was some
Mad Dog
great control
with
from
that
Styles.
Reversal.
Yeah.
That reversal he had from that arm triangle that he was going. It was a great job. It was a great read. Here we go, third round. Don't know how to score this one. It's going to be a great finish. Third and final round.
But this is how you take down the grappler 101. You know, you ride out, you let them have what they can get, but you try and minimize the damage they can inflict, the stamina damage they can inflict, and just try and take it deep, drag it deep, let them grind as much as they can. Just try and hold on to your stamina, and then when they've slowed down a little, and you've got a little bit of a better feel for the pace and distancing of the fight, then you can take it to them with the strikes. But Style doing a nice job popping that 1-2 down the pipe, and 3 whiff strikes from Mad Dog, the ankle pick, but doesn't get it.
Nice read there from Mad Dog. He knows it's coming at this point, but great job here from Styles to unload some combos that we haven't seen in the first 2 rounds. Let's see if he can keep that up. He needs to... oh, look at that stamina drain. That's bad. That's bad.
No
He's gotta get on it.
guillotine. Yeah, and the pressure will come from Mad Dog. You know he's good enough to take advantage of it and try and keep up the pace. But you can see right there before that shot came out, you know, Style just trying to just throw. Mad Dog just stood there, did nothing. Style went for 3-4 strikes, and Mad Dog is showing real calm and patience right now. This stage in the fight, Styles just trying to whip something off. Got him second guessing, and there's a cheeky left hook, perfect timing, 4-punch combination. There's a double leg, stuff, snap, and straight back up. Mad Dog says, let's go. The sprawl and brawl there, you called it.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Looking like old school Chuck Liddell here at ESFL. I love it. 3 minutes left here in the final round. And let's see if Styles can get this takedown. I know he's been looking for it, but I think he's just got to maybe try to set up a better takedown. He's tried, I believe, three takedowns in this round and hasn't got any.
Ooh, the knee whiff, but I feel like Mad Dog.
There's the fourth.
Yeah, I feel Mad Dog's got Styles biting right here. You know, very Amanda Nunes-esque. He's worried about the power, and he's just trying to flick and just trying to either beat to the punch or not let Mad Dog overwhelm. And look at all the stamina that Styles is losing.
No, this is a bad spot for. This is a very bad spot for Styles here. He's going to get out with no stamina. Nice job by Mad Dog. He's getting those denials down early, and that's what depletes that stamina when he goes for that.
I mean, maybe if this hits decision, there's 1:30 left. Who won that last round? Mad Dog got a couple of rocks. Plenty of denies, definitely doing well this round. Might need a finish right here, but maybe not. They're back in the clinch, straight break. A little head kick maybe needs to come out. Get a knockdown, secure a round here. Oh, 1-2 misses. Beautiful.
Oh, there
slip.
it is.
Straight right down the middle of the lead. Uppercut, re-uppercut, get in. Oh, he catches him again, but no stamina to finish.
Here we go. Last minute, fireworks are happening right now. Mad Dog almost lost the fight there, got rocked, but great job recovering. Let's see what we can do here.
A little too calm in the face of the striking of Styles. The 1-2
maybe he was
slipped.
expecting a takedown, I'm assuming.
Quite possible.
Maybe he had that low block held.
30 seconds left in this fight, though.
And here we go, Chris Cyborg, Mad Dog, putting the pressure on, trying to get Styles against the cage. 15 seconds remaining, an overhand miss.
Not enough time for either person to finish the fight. We'll have to see this on the decision. There's a nice roundhouse, knee to the body. Another one. That's it. Will we skip? Will we get a nice dramatic decision? Red for us. Here we go. First round. Great domination by Styles. Got the takedown. Nice combos on the feet. Mad Dog rode it out. Second round came back strong in the second half. Lots of significant strike differences. 7-19, I feel, in that second round. And there we go. Oh, no. Sarah McMahon with Styles taking the win right
Styles
there.
took the fight? Okay.
5
okay.
takedowns.
Well, I had no idea who was going to win. I'm not a judge. Great fight, though.
I guess he pulled that second round out despite the significant strike disadvantage. I mean, it must have done enough to get the win right there. I mean, slightly surprising. And damn, man. I mean, Styles just taking out Mad Dog, the former champ. The last champ we had. Didn't make it look easy. Mad Dog, did everything he could, had to ride that first round out, came back strong, but unfortunately, it was not enough.
5 for 16 on takedowns, 4 minutes, seconds of control. That might have had something to do with the decision. But if you look at the stuns and wobbles, there's only for Mad Dog. So these are hard fights to judge. But based off looking on the stats, you might think Mad Dog got robbed. But we watched the fight. It was pretty even. Great control from Sarah McMahon, a.k.a. Styles. Great fight. And that's what happens when you have two great fighters. You can't always get these knockouts at this high level. But nonetheless, great fight, gentlemen.
There we go. Right. 2 more fights left this evening. The co-main and the main. Or just the double main. Is that
the double main?
The double main.
I believe the next fight, Peyton versus Prioxis, is only going to be a 3-round fight. But you can call it a double main. Peyton here, pressure fighter. He thinks he's going to overwhelm Pry. That's what our statistician said back at the studio there. Pry likes to counterfight. Pry likes to counterfight, though. That's got the beauty of this fight coming up. We got a pressure fighter versus sort of a counter fighter. And Pry does like chopping legs. And I did watch a couple of his streams this week, and he was trying to work on those leg kicks. So maybe we'll get to see some of those leg kicks we wanted to see earlier in the prelims that we didn't get to see.
You're giving the game away, man.
I'm not giving anything away. They can't hear us.
It's your job as well. They're in the lobby. It's going to be a lightweight, so let's jump
The
on
exhibitional.
Let's go. You know that Prime wants to grab that RDA pick at lightweight. Very, very common for him to pick that up. And Peyton, pressure, extreme to the max. Of course, he's taking Conor McGregor right here.
Oh, 100%. Why wouldn't you? Peyton's is a diehard McGregor fan. Prioxis, I don't think I've ever seen him play with anybody other than RDA. That's his boy.
Or even a welterweight, yeah. I feel, like Pry, we've seen Pry win by knockout. We've seen Pry win by decision. We've seen Pry win by submission. We've seen
well-versed.
Win by leg kick. He definitely can do everything. He's grappled a lot previously. So we'll see if that comes into play. Obviously, Peyton is well-versed as well. I mean, wow, look at that, though. 12-3. Oh, look, the veteran commentary adjustment. Oh, we like to hear that. That's beautiful.
Massive right there. Yeah, and these guys are in the co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. reason Peyton Prioxis, a longtime Xbox champion. And obviously Peyton, a staff member here and a great fighter who's turned his, earlier on, maybe season 1, 2, 3, 4, wasn't the best, but, he's putting the time, putting the work, and this fight should be a banger.
It can't be anything but. I wouldn't say Peyton, he's going to come with that pressure. That's probably the game plan right here to try and overwhelm him, but, the stamina advantage is definitely with Pry. I love RDA in this matchup because you can get low, you can slip, and once you slip, you can chop those legs, you can switch kick to the body, or you can set up your big hooks to the body as well. So, Pry is well situated to slow down that counter attack. I think RDA is a great pick to do that against Conor. It's all about how well, those 1-2s come off, those straights that they fire right down the middle. How much they're going to affect Pry from the outside. I expect to see a lot of straights to the body from Peyton, a lot of jab fakes from the outside to close the distance and hit those straights to the body, and how much that's going to chip away. And remember, man, it's only going to take 1 or 2 shots to get those rocks if they are well timed here by Peyton. But it's a great matchup. Like you said, Peyton called Pry out, wanted to challenge him here at the exhibition fight tonight. Prioxis on RDA in the yellow, taking on Monsieur Peyton, who's got that Conor pick.
And this is our co-main event of the night, ladies. ESFL exhibitional card. Jeff Harrower. And right off the bat, we're seeing some leg kicks here from Prioxis as he...
Already, you can see Pry doesn't like that range that Peyton's establishing. He wants to stand toe-to-toe right here. And there's the double leg. Beautiful job. Like we said, extremely well versed. Probably the best thing he could have done right there. RDA great on top. That workhorse perk really, really going to help him out. Nice deny right here. And this is what you want against Conor, man. Just chip away a little bit, burn the stamina a little bit, and try and get a little bit of advantage early on. But Peyton did a great job really taking the fight there. I don't know how close Pry wants to take this. He is a little shorter, so you think the inside fighting favors him, but trading with a Conor McGregor is always dangerous. Peyton does a good job recovering full guard, though.
Yeah, and Prioxis is very, very good on the ground,
man.
too. He's going to be in his full guard here. He's going to be fine here. He's got a couple of tricks up his sleeve to flip Peyton here. But like I said, Peyton probably just wants to get to side control just to stand up.
I mean, you would imagine so. It almost felt like that half guard transition from Pry was purposeful. He almost wanted it denied. It felt like there. How many shots to hit the back right here? And against these pro players, it can be real hard to get out of the back, taking position right there, just riding the back. And just as I said it before I could, an early transition from Peyton just leads him to be straight on the back, riding him out. And there we go, back to the side control. Oh, good deny though. Peyton knows that's dangerous, D.
Yeah, both of these guys with fantastic reaction time. Nice denial again. Look at the stamina advantage for Pry. I believe Pry's looking for this crucifix, but he's going for the submission right off the hop. Here we go.
Right here. Four-way escape being pushed by Peyton, committing now to the top and far right-hand side, trying to use that left as a distraction. He's got the bottom there too, but this is real hard and tight. Pushing that right out. He's got to the 4th stage already, trying to find a home for that right bottom out escape too. 1, 2, 3. He's pushed it out, and Pry's going to secure it. First round submission.
Wrap it up.
Man.
Prioxis. He heard me. I didn't see a submission yet tonight. I didn't see a submission. Boom. First round submission, co-main event. Put it on my book.
First round submission is always difficult to pull off, man, unless it's a huge differential in the stat. RDA's a black belt jiu-jitsu, has been obviously since a long time. He's been in these UFC games with high level grappling. Not so much in this one. UFC 2, he had those grappling stats, real threat on the ground. We don't always see the submission game of RDA coming through, but right there, man, first round submission, 130 left in the round, took him down, pounded him a little bit, grabs the far side Kimura. Look at that percentage as well, the strike landing. But impressive performance by Pry and Peyton.
And it all started with that takedown, double leg power takedown right to side control. Prioxis worked it. They both had great denials. You can go back and watch that fight, everybody. Watch the reaction times of these guys. I mean, there was times when there was 2, 3 denials in a row, and and the other guy's still getting a denial. It was a great fight, and then Pry set it up perfectly with that submission finish. That first one of the night, that's definitely submission of the night. Has to be. We're not going to see it next fight.
Well, there isn't ever been any more submissions. So.
No, and we're not going to see one next fight. That's why I'm just
Ryan, stop making these wild claims. You know it's going to happen now. They're listening.
If Ed Parker, Papa Doc submit each other, I don't know. I don't know, man. Apparently, I know nothing if that happens. Apparently. But that is our next fight, ladies and gentlemen. That is the main event of this card. D-Mart here with Bailey, and we are doing this it's for Jeff Harrow, actually. And, you know, everybody in this strange time that's going on, it's nice to see everybody get together and put something like this together. So shout out to Double Matt on that. Shout out to guys like Luber. Shout out to Bailey in here for taking time out of his day to commentate on this entire card. And we're gonna finish this off with a banger. Ed Parker, Papa Doc. Papa Doc, we talked to him earlier. He wants to play for fun. He's bored because of the quarantine, so that's why he's here. And he just wants to put on a show. And he thinks he's 18-7. That's not an official record.
Crazy record, though. 25 fights.
Yeah, that's a lot of fights. He's a pressure striker with that many fights. And he thinks Ed is the best UFC player in the game. And that's a pretty bold statement there. So, and his prediction, Papa Doc's prediction of this fight, either one of them is going to get knocked out. So, and Ed Parker's here, ladies and gentlemen, because he said he wants to put on a magical performance. He's still streaming the games, throwing up highlights on the YouTube channel. Make sure to check that out. And he's very well-rounded. He's not just a striker. I was playing Ed maybe a month ago. His ground game's definitely gotten a lot better over the years, I guess. This game's been out for 2 years, over the years. So, but yeah, Ed's looking for that left hook.
Good luck. That's my analysis.
Okay. So if we go check out the stream, I believe it's up.
I don't know if it is.
Lightweight division? I do have it working on
How is
the YouTube channel.
I'm getting shafted by all this. Let me see. Okay, I got it. I'm good. I know how YouTube works. Professional here. Right. Yeah, let's jump into the fight, have a look at the matchups.
As we continue to break this down, like you said, man, Ed Parker, he's been a champion. He's been in and out. You know, he has, occasionally the infamous night where he got called down. He got caught playing the game in the middle of the night by his mom and had to turn his console off. He's come a long way.
Classic Ed Parker.
As a professional in this league, even helping out as a staff member as well. So you remember the early days, Ed Parker, controversial gentleman, now much more of a sportsman, I would say. Reined that in a little bit, and definitely shows himself as a serious competitor in the ESFL and as a member of the team as well. This can only be a good fight, sir. And the best striker in the game, really, that's what he wanted to do. Okay, that I can believe that. That's fine. Everyone has their own opinions. I could definitely see how that's one.
And before this fight starts here, Bailey, and I've just gotten word from Double Matt here via text message that Advita and brand new Mac were the longest rating champion for PlayStation and Mac for the Xbox division. So we'll clear that up. I didn't know it was that long for Mac, but he's a great fighter. So I can see it
7 or something. Man, when brand new Mac was champion, he was just hitting that same side straight and then roundhouse with GSP all day. I mean, he would just destroy people with that. It would be 2 minutes into the fight and he'd landed it like 10 times. It was like, oh God, this is not going well. And then you'd take you down. So I remember that happening. It was pretty brutal. But yeah, I suppose we should do a shout out to all the commentators and all the staff members that we've had since the ESFL's incarnation. We are very, very excited to be gearing up for UFC 4. We're going to bring a bunch of cool new content and features. We're going to really push YouTube content for you guys. I will be doing an exclusive show once a week, breaking down some of the upcoming matchups and some of the previous fights for you. We're going to have a Patreon page if you want to support the ESFL, support the fighters, with a bunch of exclusive content on there. That would also be an archive, so you can watch all the previous ESFL events on there. And we're going to have prelim streams on there as well. So the prelim card will go on the Patreon. So those of you who want to support the ESFL will be able to do so and get all the extra bonus content on there. So there's going to be a couple of ways where you'll be able to help, support the fighters as well as the staff who give their time if you enjoy the content. Right, we're getting into it.
And guess what it is? It's a mirror match. It's Connor.
Well, I mean, a mirror match is probably appropriate for these two right now. I think it can only be fireworks. Both strikers 13-7. I mean, that's a pretty good ratio. That's any given night, mate. Any given night, it could happen.
And you got to think a lot of these fights could have taken place maybe 16, 17 months ago. We don't know. It's been a long life cycle of this video game. Mm-hmm. So everybody back home, keep that in mind. when looking at those records.
Yeah, and we do hope that there are some changes, hopefully, for UFC 4 that make this side of things a little easier. Perhaps a spectator mode.
A spectator mode would be ace.
The ability to
That
set
would
up
be
a
fun.
fight card, maybe. That would be nice as well. We can do the whole rundown of that before we get going. It would be fantastic for us and really help bring the esports side of things to the next level, you know. But we've made use of this janky setup, and it's been fine. And I'm proud of what we've been able to achieve with it, to be honest. We've done
You're a
good job.
legend, Bay. It's fantastic. Everybody here is having a good time. They want to see the fights. They want to be in the fights. We had a lot of people asked to be on this card. I believe Double Matt's trying to do something else maybe down the road for those guys. But so if you didn't get in this time, there's always another time. There'll always be another time. This is the ESFL. How many fight cards? You say there was 75, and we're not counting all the other, proving grounds or whatnot.
It's got to be about 100.
Probably
or so.
100 cards. Yeah, 100 cards.
It's about over 1,000 fights for sure.
But this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the main event of the for this ESFL Jeff Harrower exhibitional. Eddie Parker, Papa Doc, Connor Mirror match. D. Martin Bailing here. We've been pumped to be with you this long. But after this, unfortunately, that's it. So stay tuned on social media for another ESFL card if it ever comes up. We're not sure. It's all open right now. So, yeah, join the Discord.
100%.
If you want to know how to join the Discord, ask in the chat. Someone will probably throw up a link for you. There's a general chat going on where you trash talk, tell everybody how cool they are, hang out, do that kind of thing.
Discord's a great place to do private matchups, sparring, discuss upcoming UFC fights, although they're not really happening at the moment, but it's just a great community space as well. So just get in the Discord if you enjoy the game in any capacity, not even if you want to compete. Right, here we go. The main event, the Jeff Harrower exhibition. We are here. I believe Ed is in the red. Papa D is in the blue. They're going to get it on right here. And look at that. The advancement taking center octagon immediately. Ed switching back into that southpaw after a little fake right here. And Papa Doc with the pressure D. Double jabs all day.
Yeah, I like the quality of this stream for the main event. Thanks whoever said. So thank you, Ed, for this. Make sure to check out Ed's YouTube channel as well, where he posts day-to-day content.
And there we go. As we said, the jab, fake into the straight to the body. A real good technique that a lot of these competitive fighters have adopted to close the distance. A real nice way of doing it. It's kind of hard to time, and the only real way to stop it is, plant and throw that uppercut. But Ed's doing a good job keeping Papa Doc off him a little here and committing to those straight shots to the body, which is really going to tick that stamina away. Man, flicking those shots in.
Yeah, that faint jab to the body straight, coming out heavy, coming out fast.
Yeah, both men really not looking to land head strikes right now. I mean, every headshot they're throwing is to set up their body attack. So they know they're both susceptible there. They know the chin stat is super high, and they know stamina is going to play a massive factor in this 5-round fight. So everything they're throwing is just to set up those body strikes right now.
I really like this pressure from Papa Doc off the hop. He's got Ed against the cage here, landing some nice shots. But that straight from Connor is lightning.
I mean, both of them really doing a great job. I love that by Ed. Jab fake to the head, straight to the body, left hook up top, and then a 1-2 back to the body. And there's the 2 again. There's just real crisp, clean technique from both of them. Just knowing when they can and can't throw these strikes, how many combos they have. Go 1-2, 3. And then 1-2 back to it, not just throwing the shots out there. Nice little rear uppercut, lead hook right there from Papa D. Closing it in, Ed getting that block up in time. And pulling out the fakes to the body right here. Just guarding the body, both men right now. 1-2, 3, and the rear uppercut just gets off the block. But the double jab circling out. And look at this pressure from Papa Doc. Closing off the cage right now, circling out to the right, not even following him forward.
Papa Doc doing a really good job working, jabbing this fight and keeping that pressure on him.
Dude, just planting with the straight to interrupt Ed right here. As soon as Ed commits to any kind of offense, he's just throwing that straight left just to catch Ed before he can come forward. And look how much head damage Ed has already taken right here.
Yeah, Papa Doc trying to steal the show here.
Ooh, the teep up the middle. You know that Ed's just going to adapt better and better as the fight goes on. Definitely a fighter who picks up on rhythms and timings and starts to experiment to find homes for his shots. There, straight left to the body, lead hook, and then a 1-2 of his own. Now picking him apart as Papa Doc comes forward with the pressure.
Ed's turning up the heat.
Retaking that center. Bam! Big lead hook as well. Lovely.
Yeah, you were saying Ed's about to explode, and he just did there for that last 30 seconds, but he's got to watch out on that. Woo.
Whiffing slightly on that
one
as
15
well.
seconds here.
Double jab fake.
He's trying to get the pressure back here, Bay.
Yeah, he's definitely retaking that center towards the end. And like you said, he will adapt as it goes on. But Papa Doc doing a great job that first round with the pressure. Definitely down on the stamina, though, D.
Yeah, I mean, he's been pushing the pace, so Ed's kind of sat back there for maybe 3 minutes of that round and then turn it up later. Maybe he's just trying to get a feel out. Like you said, Ed Parker does like to feel out his opponent. It is a 5-round fight. No need to really rush anything if you're Ed Parker.
I mean, you've got to think that both men have been in this situation so many times. They know how quickly your stamina can disappear, especially at this level. The first round is not everything.
That record we looked at earlier, they probably played a bunch of quick matches that we don't even see.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, that's just this season as well, right? It's
yeah.
That is a nice straight into a nice hook there as well. Right on the chin. And now you'll notice both fighters starting to find the home for their headshots a little bit more. They've worked that body a little bit. That was beautiful by Papa Doc, just stepping in. Straight left. Big lead hook on the chin right there. Double jab to find a home for the big left hand as well from Ed. 1-2 to the body right here. Both men really, really good at settling up their big power shots with their lead strikes here. Just little touch, and then bam, they landed them. Beautiful jump turning side kick as well by Papa D. And straight left again to stop the forward pressure from Ed as he steps straight into it. Oof, so close to their head kick there.
Ed's got some nice check hooks coming out too. That was really quick. He just turns up the heat like it's a snap and he's gone. Someone's blowing a whistle and he's like a dog just running. It's crazy to watch Ed Parker fight. It looks like he's not going to do anything. Then boom, flies out of the gate.
He does a good job combo right there, floating outside of range as well. I'm sure he's just content to eat those to the body, not really concerned about the amount of damage those do. They drain a bit more stamina, so probably feels quite good about those turning side kicks as they come out. Papa Doc still throwing them and landing them though, and Ned trying to hit the 3 punches to the body, and also just whiffed
a lot of head kicks here from Papa Doc in this round. Maybe trying to catch Ed lean, but nonetheless, Ed is working that body, landing those knees. Landing that hook again, that lead hook.
Oh, beautiful slip into the left hand. I can't even speak the stamina by Ed, still so low. So slow to recover after taking that shot, but there's a big whiff by Papa Doc. Man, so close right there. It was nearly all over.
Oh, man. You missed one kick against one of these guys and yourself. He got really lucky there. Yeah. We got 1 minute 50 seconds left. This is the main event, D-Mart with Balian. This is the ESFL for Jeff Harrower. I hope you're enjoying it.
Oh, man. You really see the detriment of all those kicks from Papa Doc as his stamina starting to drain away right here. We remember Ed, always great at draining people's stamina, whether he was fighting passively or pushing the pressure forward. Very, very good at that part of the game. And man snaps down, gets that stamina drain that you talked about earlier by grabbing that in, and both shots blocked. There's the stepping out liver shot right there off that rear body kick, and Papa Doc this time pulling the teep instead of throwing it straight through. A bit more concerned about that stamina, perhaps. We've got 50 seconds left in this round.
Yeah, slight stamina advantage here. And look at the body. So Ed Parker working the body. That's what he wanted to do all game. He's doing a great job. Papa Doc's kind of going to be a little concerned here, but at the same time, he's still getting off shots. He's still landing on the skull of Ed Parker.
Over by the end of this round right here. Even with 20 seconds left, it's only going to take 2. But Papa Doc knows that. He's keeping that block low. And he might be able to...
Papa Doc has to adjust.
Slips up that headshot again that he did catch Ed with the rock, though. And bam, into the third, man. I mean, this could be it right here. I mean, we know there's not a lot on the line. There's no title on the line right now. These guys are just pulling a nice little fight for you.
A lot of pride.
There's always a little pride on the line right here. Ed definitely getting the better of Papa that round, draining that stamina, landing big shots. But Papa D with the rock over the top. Let's see, man. Let's see if Ed tries to turn it up and gets caught. Nice straight into that lead hook, and there's the head kick over the top. Like you said, the team straight down the middle, puts him on his back, gonna keep the pressure on. Left hook, right hand over the top, but nothing doing right there. Oh my God, D.
Man, it's fireworks here. 1 second, you're like, yeah, I think he's, and then boom, Papa Doc right back in his face with a nice kick there.
Ooh, that's all it takes. Pulled the straight left and eats a turning side kick for his troubles. Ed stalking down. Papa D now looking for the finish. Double fake the jab. He knows it's there. Blocking off both. And look at Papa covering his body.
He has to at this point. One side kick or one counter to the body at this point.
1-2 right down the middle.
It's going to leave his head open, though. It's going to leave his head open, though.
Yeah, big damage. Cheeky check left hook. Fakes the teep. 1-2. Man, the turning sidekick's doing some damage. Even that jab, he just sticks it in the gut. That's doing some damage right there. Still a bit of block left on Papa D, so maybe he can corral this offense, but Ed knows he's hurt right now. He's in predator kill mode.
Yeah. When you got a guy's body this low, it just takes one shot, and Ed knows that.
Oh,
and he
there
also
it
knows.
is. Beautiful.
There it is.
Found a
Talking
cheeky
about one
little
clean
home.
shot.
Oh, the hand plant roundhouse, little couple where Robbie eats a straight left.
He can't get
Rocked
caught.
again right here. Oh, the head kick. Oh my God, how did they not finish it right there? Oh no, that's going to be at the whiff.
Oh, he missed the left.
Out of range.
Oh my goodness, they're turning up the Jets here in the final 2 minutes of this round.
Man, Papa Doc's got to be so careful. He's going to whip that rear uppercut. There it is. There we go. And
man,
again.
Oh no.
Bam, bam, bam. Oh no, the sub defense.
Eddie Parker going for a sub?
Pushing 3 ways. He said he wants sub of the
No, he
night.
didn't.
You
No, he
said
No,
if
he
this
didn't.
could end by
No, he
sub.
didn't.
You
No, he
said
didn't.
there was no way this could end by sub, Mr. D. And I stand corrected. That is a sub, sir.
That's not a real submission. Ed
Yes,
Parker,
it
we
is.
will talk after this. We will have a conversation and address the situation. Okay.
Oh, my
Great fight,
God.
though. Nonetheless, he could have jumped on him.
I don't know. He had head health left, mate. He might not have finished the fight.
I mean, maybe that
It was
his
a body
plan the whole
rock.
time.
It was a body rock,
Maybe.
you know.
But I mean, Prioxis was more of sub of the night. Prioxis did it.
I
the
agree.
First round.
But I mean,
Yeah,
you were
I
so
did
close
say- I
to
did
saying,
say.
you know, I will eat my hat. You know, if this ends in a sub or
But
something
I
like
stopped
that.
myself. Remember, luckily I stopped.
Glad you did, mate, because that was a sub right there.
Yeah. All right, Ed, we get it. You're good. We get it, Ed.
Respectful tap
fantastic
as
fight.
well. Fantastic fight, lovely back and forth between two of the best right there. Ed statistically proving again that he is one of the best in the world, if not the best. Highly debated and forever will be. And maybe
I'm actually writing down Ed Parker win by sub right now.
Good. We need the documentation to.
No, but I mean when I say myself. Oh, what a night! What a night!
It was indeed a great night of fights. I mean, props to all the fighters for showing up. I know a lot of people are very bored. Want to get some competitiveness in ahead of hopefully the release of UFC 4, which of course we don't know when will be, but you know, hopefully as soon as possible, really, because I think we're all really desperate for it.
You're not wrong about that. And remember, guys, if you want to join the ESFL new here, make sure to get a link. Check out the Discord. Bailing was talking about it earlier. If you don't even play the game, they talk about UFC here. You can hang out with Ed Parker if you want. Papa Doc, maybe they'll give you a round or two. It's easy to find sparring partners that way too. So jump in on the Discord, get involved.
Yeah, for sure. Discord's a great place to be. We'll put all the announcements out. You'll know exactly when the ESFL is coming back. You're able to sign up for the fights. Or even, you know, some of these fights, there's lots of camps as well out there as well if you want to join some of these fight camps that have been established throughout the history of this esport. You know, you want to get better training in, better partners, and learn from some of the best. You can join some of these camps as well. So plenty of ways to improve your own game, or just hang out, chat, and hear about what's going down in ESFL town. There's the link in chat though, it's right there. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. If it's your first time here, yeah, we will be live for ESFL season 3. I think season 3
so.
With the release of UFC 4 as well. When it does come, which it will come, and hopefully, we do have new graphics, new setups planned for you guys as well, so everything will look nicer. The Patreon will be live for you if you want to get your hands on some exclusive content. We're going to pack that with a whole bunch of stuff that will keep you guys interested, and that will just lead to more growth and more awesome things for us. But Dima, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you very much for being here tonight.
I love myself, and before I sign off, shout out to her again. Stats, fantastic. Without you, it would have been a lot harder. I love you.
There we go. Wonderful. Right, well, you know, what else there is to say, except we will see you when we see you. I don't know how long it's going to be. I know Mr. Doubleman's very keen to put something else together, so it might not be that long at all, but do keep playing. You know, we've got a lovely community here. Let's keep this thing going, and shout out once again to Jeff Harrow. This has been the Harrow Exhibitional, a man who has done a lot for
Love you, Jeff.
the EA Sports community, and you know, we'll see you next time, guys. All right, until the release of UFC 4 possibly, or before then, take care from me and Dmart here and all the ESFL staff. Have a great night, stay safe, Enjoy the rest of your weekends, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.